And then he was like, "You have a 400-kilogram skeleton, Wolverine. You're nearly as heavy as Blob, Wolverine."
Why would he assume adamantium has twice the density as tungsten?
I expected better from Magneto.
I know, right? Like, clearly it's closer to titanium.
Logan, your claws wouldn't be indestructible if adamantium had the density of titanium. That's barely denser than bone.
Well, I guess you guys just don't understand my powers.
Adamantium is rather mysterious.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that problem. I'm just plain old Cyclops. Nothing strange about me.
I mean, do you want me to say it?
Say what?
Scott, why did you do this?
Oh, you're in for it now, bub.
What's the big deal, guys? What did I say that was wrong?
I think he wants you to say it, Professor.
Well, then I guess I'd better say it.
Time to whip out the baby oil.
What?
I have dry skin.
Scott, what are you shooting out of your eyes?
Well, Professor, I thought it was obvious. It's a laser beam.
Wrong.
What do you mean, wrong? Everyone knows I shoot lasers.
I'm afraid science disagrees.
Well, then science is wrong.
How dare you question science?
Doesn't science say your healing factor gives you cancer?
I'm going back to my baby oil.
Okay, Scott, let's talk lasers. Laser is actually an acronym. It stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. The key word here is radiation. A laser is a form of electromagnetic radiation. It's really just a concentrated beam of photons, which are the particles of light.
I thought the keywords were stimulated emission. Hey, Jean?
Wolverine, please stop being weird.
How am I being
When
weird?
you said that you were rubbing oil over yourself.
Well, sorry for looking after my skin.
Now, despite having no rest mass, photons do carry a bit of momentum, so a concentrated beam of it can push things, even if just a little. The force from such a beam on an absorbing surface is defined as the beam's intensity times impact area, divided by the speed of light. So if you want to push something harder, you can either increase the beam intensity, or target a larger area.
I don't really see where you're going with this, Professor. My optic blasts push people backwards, and the physics agrees.
Then let's see how closely it agrees, shall we? Let's assume you fired a blast at Toad, who weighs 80 kilograms. You push him backwards at a speed of 5 meters per second in just a tenth of a second. In other words, your blast immediately sends him flying backwards. Seems realistic so far, right?
Well, not really. I mean, how the hell do Toad's powers make sense?
How does anyone's powers make sense?
Jeez, Jean. Emo much?
Well, they call me Dark Phoenix for a reason.
Please be my wife.
The average acceleration from this blast is velocity divided by time. In this case, that's 50 meters per second squared. Force equals mass times acceleration, so we calculate the average force to be 4,000 newtons. We can estimate the impact area too, taking it to be a circle with a 10 centimeter diameter on Toad's chest. Its area is approximately 7.85 times 10 to the minus 3 meters squared. We can rearrange our equation from the last slide to solve for beam intensity. We calculate it to be around 150 trillion watts per square meter. Power is intensity times area, which comes out to 1.2 trillion watts. And finally, power is defined as energy per unit time. So we estimate the energy delivered by this optic blast to be 120 billion joules. Toad should be violently vaporized, not pushed backwards.
Wow, I didn't know I was so strong.
Oh yes, your blast would be quite devastating. 120 billion joules is the same as 30 tons of TNT. And if you really are shooting lasers, then it would arrive at the target almost instantly. An enemy facing you would be terrified. If you simply looked at them, they would be utterly eviscerated. They wouldn't even have time to react.
Hey, Logan, guess who's the new strongest X-Man?
It isn't fair. All I have are knives for hands.
You're also 5'3".
Do you have to bring my height up in every conversation?
You wish I could bring your height up.
Scott, in case you didn't realize, this makes absolutely no sense. You clearly aren't vaporizing people. And where would that 120 billion joules of energy even come from?
Well, Professor, I was thinking I might have a nuclear power plant in my skull, like a really small one, you know?
If you did, then you'd have brain cancer.
Maybe that explains why he's so boring.
Gene!
Nah, cancer makes you more interesting. Just look at Deadpool or Popeye.
How exactly does spinach give you super strength again?
Hello, we're talking about me!
Scott, you are incredibly boring, let's be honest.
Well, I have another theory on where I get my awesome power from. The sun!
You're not getting trillions of watts of energy from the sun.
Also, you're not Superman.
He's as boring as Superman.
Gene, what is with you today?
I'm very hungry.
Exactly right, Gene. Scott's body must be fueling the beam, but if it was, then even a short burst would be fatal. The mass of fuel required is equal to the required energy divided by the energy per kilogram of fuel. For human fat, you get around 37 megajoules of energy per kilogram. So to get the 120 billion joules required for the laser blast, approximately 3,000 kilograms of body fat needs to be burned.
Damn, no wonder he has such great abs.
That comment was kind of weird, Logan, but my confidence is really low right now, so I'll take it.
Clearly this isn't possible, so you can't be shooting lasers. You wouldn't have the energy, and if you did, then there wouldn't really be much drama to our fights, you know?
Okay, fine then. It's not lasers. It's plasma beams.
Scott, stop making up powers.
Look, I got confused, okay? I thought it was lasers, but it was plasma.
Guys, what's plasma?
What's the plasma with you?
Oh my god, nice MILF joke, Gene.
Don't you mean dad joke?
I said what I said.
Plasma is basically a fast stream of ionized gas. The beam is so hot that atoms have had their electrons ripped away, so they become electrically charged ions. Our sun is a giant ball of plasma, and unlike photons, ions and electrons have mass, so a plasma beam can really punch. It can definitely push people backwards.
Glad you agree, Professor. Well, let's call it there, guys. Good hustle today. You really showed old Cyclops how his powers are stupid.
Why stop now, Scott? Don't you want to look at the math of a plasma beam?
I mean, we really don't have to.
We might come to some interesting conclusions.
I'm happy for us to ignorantly accept plasma beams as the answer to my powers.
Scott, plasma beams should be breaking your neck.
I am no longer happy.
The thrust on a target is equal to the mass flow rate of plasma times its speed. Makes sense, right? If a lot of mass is flowing or the beam is fast, then it'll pack more of a punch. And the power of the plasma jet is equal to 1/2 times mass flow rate and velocity squared.
Hey, that first equation kind of looks like that F equals ma one we always see.
And the second looks like the equation for kinetic energy. 1/2 mv squared.
Very good. They look like those because they're built from exactly the same principles. Newton's laws are hiding inside these formulas. It's just mass, speed, and energy expressed in a different way.
I love science.
Now let's actually put them to work. We'll use the force we calculated earlier and set the plasma speed to 30,000 meters per second. That's fast for sure, but not unreasonable. Space produces plasma way faster than that. The required mass flow is force divided by speed, approximately 0.13 kilograms per second. The power required is 1/2 force times velocity, which comes out to 60 megawatts. But what we're really interested in is the torque on Scott's neck. Let's assume the distance from the base of his skull to his eyes is 10 centimeters. Then the torque is the force from his eyes times the distance to the back of his skull, which is 400 Newton meters. Human necks only manage tens of Newton meters, so naturally Scott's neck should break.
That's a load of baloney, Professor.
Scott, language!
Well, it is. I don't shoot beams at 30,000 meters per second. He just makes up numbers to make me look stupid.
Well, actually, we didn't even use the equations for a plasma jet to come to that conclusion. I just wanted to show them to you. I am a teacher after all.
Then why wouldn't shooting light break my neck? We just reused the force we calculated there.
Well, it would, but the whole shooting lasers thing is a real can of worms. Plasma is much more realistic, but not for your neck, since, it still gets snapped.
Summer's neck be like, I have neck pain.
Logan, that doesn't even make any sense.
Neither do your powers.
My honor!
As an aside, you should be pushed backwards when you fire your blast. Dividing force by mass, we calculate your acceleration to be 50 meters per second squared. Assuming you have good shoes, we set the coefficient of friction to 0.8. We can then estimate the friction on the floor to be equal to that coefficient times your weight, approximately 627 newtons. This is much less than the 4,000 newtons of recoil you experience, so friction can't stop it. You slide backwards instantly.
Summers be like, time to fire my blast. I sure hope I don't hit the wall behind me. Ow! I hit the wall behind me. Who put that wall behind me?
The standard for humor these days has dropped concerningly low.
You know what isn't dropping low? The temperature when you fire your optic blast.
Nice segue, Professor.
I do try.
You're not going to use the T word, are you?
Tacos? Are we in tacos?
I'm so hungry!
Thermodynamics.
Curse you, physics!
Switching from light to plasma is a thermodynamic nightmare. Let's actually use some of those plasma jet numbers we calculated earlier. We calculated your beam's power to be 60 megawatts, remember? Well, guess what, Scott? Not all of that power is going to be perfectly efficient. A fraction of it will be converted to heat.
You're going to start doing math now, aren't you?
That's my line, bub.
The equation we'll be using is this. It's a little scary looking, I admit. It's called the Stefan-Boltzmann law, and it allows us to calculate thermal radiation. The radiated power is equal to the product of emissivity, Stefan-Boltzmann constant, surface area of the hot object emitting the radiation, and the difference between the fourth power of the object's surface temperature and the ambient temperature. This may seem abstract, but you actually already know this. You know, for example, that a large hot surface emits lots of heat, and a smaller, colder surface doesn't. This equation is simply a way to quantify that.
Professor, could you please use it to show how stupid Scott is?
Same question, but replace Scott with Summers.
I'd be happy to. Let's be optimistic and assume Scott's eyes are 90% efficient. We calculated the plasma beam to have a power of 60 megawatts, so the radiated power lost as heat is 10% of that, 6 megawatts. Emissivity is 0.9 since we set efficiency to 90%. Let's also assume that the area of the beam is approximately 0.01 square meters. Then, after we plug in all of those numbers and do a little rearranging, we calculate the beam's surface temperature to be a whopping 10,000 kelvins. That's almost twice as hot as the surface of the sun.
Professor, that's utterly ridiculous!
You're telling me, bub?
I really need to look into copyright law.
This short optic blast, which sends Toad backwards, produces a heat hotter than the sun. And honestly, it should really be hotter because 90% efficiency was very generous. 70% is closer to real plasma devices, and in that case, the heat is twice as much. Here's a drawing to illustrate what your body should be experiencing when you fire your blast.
Did you draw this with your feet?
Summers, what the hell?
You're not the man I fell in love with anymore.
My artistic skills aside, your visor should be a miniature sun during the blast, which begs the question, how exactly does your visor stop your beams?
You, of all people, should know better than anyone. My visor absorbs the energy.
Yeah, no. I don't really think that makes sense. At these intensities, it should turn your visor into a hot plate. Every watt of power removed from the beam is a watt of heat absorbed by your visor. It would instantly melt or fracture.
Well, it obviously wouldn't because it's made from ruby quartz.
Scott, neither ruby nor quartz are going to stop this. Ruby is brittle and not very good at absorbing heat. Quartz tolerates heat, but it doesn't just magic away megawatts. Honestly, sapphire or diamond would be better, but even they would need cooling under a laser this powerful.
A laser? I thought we decided that its beams can't be lasers.
Well, the beam being a laser is the only way absorption makes any sense. If it was plasma, then you'd need magnetic fields to bend it. You'd basically need a fusion reactor on his face.
How do his eyes even shoot lasers? Aren't they meant to sense stuff, not emit stuff?
Correct! Your eye is basically a wet camera. The cornea and lens focus incoming light onto the retina. The lens certainly doesn't focus outgoing beams. For that, you'd need a nozzle, bringing us into the realm of engineering, not biology.
Can you even see while firing the laser?
Of course I can see. How else do you think I aim it?
Well, if you're firing lasers, then you really shouldn't be able to see. Lasers are just light, so the inside of your eyes would be flooded with it. There would be harsh glare while firing.
And if you're firing plasma, then your eyes are probably gonna melt anyway, along with the rest of your face.
To be honest, I don't think the beam would be very precise. If it just follows your eye motion, then it should be jittering, since eyes make tiny adjustments all the time.
And how can your eyelids even stop the beam? They're just meant to protect eyes from dust.
Maybe his eyes turn off the beam before closing the eyelids?
Well, that just sounds like an accident waiting to happen. Like what if he blinks while shooting the beams? I doubt his eyelids are going to appreciate that.
Shouldn't they constantly be getting burned when his eyes are closed anyway?
Great point, Wolverine.
So now it's 3 against 1, huh? Let's all pick on Cyclops.
Come on, bub, don't take it personally.
Yeah, if we wanted to get personal, we'd say your brother has way better powers than you.
Gene!
I'm afraid she's right. Your eyes are literally the worst place to fire beams from. The hands or chest would make far more sense for recoil, heat, and aiming. Plus, your vision would be unimpacted.
Havoc wins hands down because, he can fire from his chest too, so he doesn't need his hands.
You know, Scott, you're basically the only X-Man that can't control their power.
What about you?
I'm bound to a cosmic firebird god, so that doesn't count.
Yes, Summers, that doesn't count.
It is worrying that you haven't gotten any better at controlling it. You have the most dangerous, least flexible power, and you're the leader? Oh, hey, it's Cyclops, the guy who shoots nukes out of his eyes. He's blind while doing that, by the way. Want to go on a mission with him?
That was very funny, Professor.
I know my audience.
Guys, Summers has a sun in each eye socket.
Dear God, you're right. His powers are incredible.
Yeah, not so lame now, am I?
We could be planetary threat buddies.
I was kind of hoping we could be more than buddies, but sure.
We need to put you in a Death Star and keep the world in line.
Magneto's already got one of those. We gotta kick him out.
Say no more, team. Leave this to me.
Oh, actually, your powers don't work against him.
What?
Well, a laser is just light, which is just a form of electromagnetic radiation, and Magnus is the master of magnetism, so...
Well, what if I shoot plasma?
Plasma's electrically charged, and electricity and magnetism are deeply connected, so, yeah, not gonna work.
You suck,
You
Summers.
can't even beat Magneto? What a joke.
Wow, talk about whiplash.
Sure that's not from your eye lasers? That's all, folks.
Team, are any of you injured?
Just a little shaken, Reed. What on earth was that up there?
Not Earth at all. A cosmic ray burst him. I'm not sure how he survived. Are missions with you always this dangerous? Because if they are, I want life insurance.
If that's what you call a routine flight, I'm handing in my pilot's license.
Sweet mother of science! Check out Mount Rushmore's ugly cousin.
Watch your mouth, kid. Lincoln was a very attractive man.
Ben, you're made of rocks.
Well, I got this new workout routine. Get up at 5 a.m., make myself puke, do 1,000 sit-ups. Now, I'm not saying I'm depressed, but...
No, Ben, you're literally made of rock.
No one will ever love me!
Sure they will, if they were blind.
That could work.
What happened to him?
Who said that?
Me!
Show yourself, you coward!
Reed, I'm right here.
Face me! Face me, damn you! Face me!
Dude, are you deaf? It's Sue!
I feel so invisible.
Shut up, Sue!
Well, it looks like those cosmic rays conveniently gave us superpowers. Honestly, it seems like Ben pulled the short straw here.
I can't feel my penis.
Thanks for sharing, Ben.
Let's see what you can do, Johnny. Please be something cool, please be something cool, please be something cool. Okay, so not cool. Actually, the opposite of cool. But still awesome! Shut it down, Johnny, you're killing yourself. Honestly, I feel fine.
Shut it down!
Relax, Reed.
Who said that? Guys, I think I just shit a brick. Like a literal brick.
So, what should we call ourselves? Cosmic Crusaders? Stellar Squad? Johnny Storm's Fantastic Friends? Johnny, you're off the team. What? Your powers make no sense. You're off the team. And yours do? All you do is stretch. Not as much as you stretch the laws of physics.
Nice one, Reed.
Literal, figurative, and metaphorical burn. I'm so happy I married you.
You're all just jealous that I got the best power. Actually, your power's the worst, and it's not even close. Here's why. Your flaming body is emitting an extreme amount of heat. But how much heat? Well, that's what the Stefan-Boltzmann law tells us. The heat emitted by a hot object is equal to its emissivity times Boltzmann's constant, times temperature to the power of 4 minus ambient temperature to the power of 4. That power of 4 matters a lot. If you triple an object's temperature, the emitted heat doesn't simply increase by a factor of 3. It increases by a factor of 3 to the power of 4. It radiates 81 times times as much heat. Yeah, and so what? Hot things emit heat. Big surprise. What you gonna tell me next? Cold things emit cold?
Actually, cold isn't a physical thing. It's simply the absence of heat.
Even I knew that, and I got literal rocks for brains.
I love how you're embracing your new look, Ben.
Yeah, it was kind of alarming at first, but it's really grown on me. I'm like a superhero now. I wonder what they'll call me.
It's some sort of hideous, disgusting, freakish thing. A monstrous thing. The thing.
Wait, that's just a placeholder name, right?
Johnny, the amount of heat pouring out of your body should be lethal. You should be boiling your own skin. Let's assume your temperature is 2000 Kelvin, which is reasonable for an orange-yellow flame like yours. Fire has an emissivity of around 1. It's basically a perfect heat emitter. Then, with an ambient temperature of 300 Kelvin, the amount of heat you're emitting is 9.1 times 10 to the 5 watts per square meter. That's 900 kilowatts. Wood ignites at between 20 and 50. You should be burning yourself alive. First of all, 2000 Kelvin is nothing. I'm pretty sure I can crank this all the way up to the surface of the sun temperature. Hell, I think I could even shoot into the millions of Kelvin if I really tried. You're joking, right? That's a joke, right?
Nah, it's Ken.
Them comic book writers be goofy.
Sure, let's stick to 2000 Kelvin for now. Well, guess what? It's no big deal. My flames clearly flicker outward, so my skin never has time to heat up. Pretty genius, right?
Read.
Use the latent heat of vaporization.
Who said that? Who said that? Dude, she wasn't even invisible that time.
I'm not your dude.
That's gendered language, Ben.
Gendered language? I don't even got a penis no more. It's gone, Sue. My penis is gone.
Much like Johnny's skin. Let's consider Johnny's scrawny, pathetic chest. The skin's 1 millimeter thick and 1 square meter in area. Its volume is the product of thickness and area, 1 times 10 to the minus 3 cubic meters. Its mass is 1 kilogram, and around 70% of that mass is water. Come on, guys, I'm basically as buff as Captain America.
Yeah, maybe before he took the super soldier juice.
Holy shit, Ben, you think of that one yourself, or did the gravel between your ears whisper it to you?
I just feel so insecure.
Let's work out how long it takes your skin to boil off. The energy required to heat water from body temperature to its boiling point is equal to its mass times specific heat capacity times temperature change. Using water's specific heat capacity, we work out that it takes 1.84 times 10 to the 5 joules to increase your chest layer's temperature to its boiling point. But that's just the energy to raise the temperature. We need energy to transform the skin to its gaseous state. This energy is called the latent heat of vaporization. If we use water's latent heat of vaporization, then it takes 1.58 million joules. So the total energy to boil this layer of your chest is 1.77 million joules. And using your heat output from earlier, we calculate that this whole process takes just 1.9 seconds. I should be boiling my skin off in under 2 seconds? Oh yes, and that's a conservative estimate. We use your surface of the sun temperatures that is basically instant. Here's a picture to illustrate the horrible writhing agony you should constantly be experiencing. My eyes, they burn! See, told ya. Not because of my flames, because your picture sucks.
We do be lacking a bit of artistic talent around here.
I don't mean to brag, but I studied drama in college.
You're right, that isn't much of a brag. You think you're so smart, don't you? I don't think I'm smart. Sue, Ben, do you think I'm smart?
You got an ego the size of my left ass cheek, and that's tectonic.
Reed, dear, you are a bit of insufferable narcissist.
Well, that's merely anecdotal evidence, so it's statistically meaningless.
You're a jerk.
No, sir, you're the jerk, because you're melting us alive. Irradiance is the power of radiation received at a surface. You're radiating heat in all directions, so we can approximate it as a sphere, giving us I equals P over 4 pi r squared. We can estimate your area to be 2 square meters. So if we use your heat output from earlier, then we calculate your total radiated power to be 1.8 million watts, which means that if someone is standing 2 meters away from you, you're hitting them with 36 kilowatts per square meter. Human skin feels pain at between 1 and 2 kilowatts. Third-degree burns occur at 10. You should be melting our flesh, Johnny. Okay, but clearly I'm not. Which is exactly what I'm saying. Your powers make no sense.
How long would it take him to melt rock? Asking for a friend.
Ben, who would want to know that?
Sandman! He's just made from tiny rocks, right? Oh my god. Do I have to be friends with Sandman now?
I'm a hero now, all right? I'm gonna save the day. And what are you gonna do? Save someone from a burning building? I'll help you, little girl. Just run safely into my smoldering arms. No, I'll just take their wrist and fly away. You're gonna take their wrist with your flaming, burning hand. You think they're gonna want you to do that? Their body will be full of adrenaline. They'll hardly feel it at all. Johnny, you are literally on fire. Your powers are literally setting yourself on fire. You're not suitable for hero mode. There's no career path that will have you.
Technically that's not true. He'd be a pro marshmallow roaster.
Your mom was roasting my marshmallows last night.
You keep my mother's name out your goddamn mouth.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
My mother was a good woman.
I'm a human fireball, bitch.
A curse upon your family. Curse, I say.
Thanks, Ben.
Apart from the whole melting flesh thing, I'm surprised she can still breathe. A biochemical combustion requires around 2.2 moles of oxygen per megajoule of energy. We already worked out that you radiate with a power of 1.8 megajoules per second, so your oxygen consumption rate is 3.96 moles per second. At standard temperature and pressure, a mole of gas has a volume of roughly 22.4 liters, which means that at a temperature of 2000 Kelvin, you're burning through 90 liters of oxygen every second. If you heat up to 6000 Kelvin, you burn through 81 times that, 7,300 liters of oxygen per second. Humans at rest only consume 4,000ths of a liter each second, so you need as much oxygen as 1.8 million people. Hey, why are you bringing up oxygen all of a sudden? Because fire needs oxygen. What are you talking about? I'm pure energy. Fire and energy are different. Heat is energy. It's a byproduct of fire. Fire is a chemical reaction. It requires oxygen. So you need lots of oxygen. Are you a goddamn caveman?
If he needs that much oxygen, then aren't we all going to die?
Nah, I'm fine. I'm made of rocks now. At least my skin is. I probably still got normal lungs though, right? But I'm real strong, so my muscles are different, yeah? So do they need more oxygen now or less?
Ben, this is Johnny's episode, not yours.
Sorry.
Don't sweat it, guys. I'm not slowly suffocating you. First of all, never make a heat-based pun around me again, or I'll stretch my fist down your goddamn throat and measure the thermal conductivity of your prostate.
That's hot.
And second, you are suffocating us, but it's not slow. The time it takes for you to cause suffocation is equal to the fatal change in oxygen volume divided by your oxygen consumption rate. At 6,000 Kelvin, you burn through 7,300 liters of oxygen per second. 21% of the air is oxygen. All it takes is a 4% drop for someone to start suffocating. So how long until you burn through 4% of the air's oxygen? Well, in a subway car, there's around 5,600 liters of air, so it takes 0.77 seconds. In an office, there's 12,000 liters, so that takes 1.64 seconds. And in a supermarket, there's 240,000 liters, but even that only takes you 33 seconds. You're a threat to humanity, Johnny. And I'll just turn my heat off when I'm indoors. No big deal. You don't have that luxury. What if Dr. Doom attacks us inside Walmart? What are you gonna do then, Johnny? You're gonna have to activate your powers, your dangerous, catastrophic powers.
Dr. Doom, does he mean Victor Von Doom?
With a name like that, it's no wonder he turned out to be a villain.
Yeah, it's a little on the nose, ain't it?
You don't have a nose.
God, you're right. Where's my nose, Reed? Where'd you put my nose?
Why are you shouting at me?
I need to shout at someone.
Oh, wait, do you have a nose? Is it that thing on your face?
Thing. What'd you call me? Where'd you go? Get back here. Goddamn gems for eyes can't see shit out here.
Well, the four of us are just fantastic, aren't we? Herbie, file that. Trademark it. Credit me as originator under Mr. Fantastic.
Yes, master.
What was that? Nothing. Anyway, I assumed you're producing biochemical reactions earlier, but that doesn't make sense either. Let's say you're burning glucose. The chemical equation for its combustion looks like this.
He's doing chemistry!
Nah, look at all the words on that side. It's definitely biology.
Wait, I thought this was physics.
It's all the same shit.
Each mole of glucose requires 6 moles of oxygen. The combustion releases 2.8 megajoules. So if this is where we're getting our heat from, then 1 megajoule of heat needs 6 divided by 2.8 moles of oxygen. Wait, I'm confused.
Just think about it.
We need 6 moles of oxygen to get 2.8 megajoules. So to get 1 megajoule, how many moles of oxygen do we need? 6 divided by 2.8. I don't know, man. That 2.8's messing with my head.
The point is that 1 megajoule of energy
requires around 50 liters of oxygen. Your power output at 2,000 Kelvin is 1.8 megajoules per second. So at that temperature, you're consuming 90 liters of oxygen each second.
Why do we calculate that? It doesn't look like we use it anywhere.
We didn't have to. I just wanted to do it.
Okay.
The number agrees with one on an earlier side. It's goddamn beautiful, okay?
I acknowledge your feelings.
I wanted to get to the fact. Human fat is around 38 megajoules per kilogram. How much fat needs to be burned to produce 1.8 megajoules per second? 0.047 kilograms. That's nearly 3 kilograms every minute. You're not burning 3 kilograms of fat every minute, Johnny, you little rascal. I don't burn fat, you big goofy noodlehead. I'm powered by the sun. At high noon, the sun gives off what, like 1,000 watts per square meter? Your area is 2 square meters, so you're only absorbing 2 kilowatts from the sun. You need 900 times that. I'm gonna need some goddamn Tylenol dealing with this headache you're giving me.
Dude, you really shouldn't be taking that.
Why not?
I know this guy. Well, I don't really know him, but I know of him. Actually saw him in a Christmas movie once.
Okay, you're boring me now.
Your powers make no sense, Johnny. How do you control the flames? My powers are controlling flames. Your powers are producing flames. Real flames are turbulent, chaotic. Hot gas rises, swirls. You don't get neat edges. You sure as hell aren't gonna be sculpting fire lassos from it. You couldn't even draw a fire lasso. How do you fly? Up, and away. Time to accelerate upwards and push mass downward. Hey, wait, hitting third wall. What can't possibly be ejecting mass fast enough to lift a human? Radical, man. I don't talk like that, man. Hey, you ever see those things? Those hot air balloons? Notice how they kinda don't go very fast? Yeah, a hot updraft makes things rise slowly. It doesn't shoot a person upward or hover motionless. You can't even fly. I can fly. How do you steer? You got a big old flaming steering wheel? Because you don't have wings or a tail, so you're not an aircraft. I'm a human missile. Why am I not blind, Johnny? What? You should be outshining the sun. Where's the ultraviolet and infrared? Are you giving us cancer? Did you give my wife cancer?
After that space mission, chances are pretty high we all have cancer.
Rocks don't get cancer.
Excellent point, Ben.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
Why aren't you naked? Huh? Your clothes should vaporize. You should be naked. You want to see my little Johnson, you sick bastard? Where's the energy, Johnny? Where's the energy? Where's it coming from, Johnny? Johnny boy, Johnny. I'm gonna say it, Johnny. You keep repeating my
thermodynamics. You gone and done it now, J-Dog. Human idiot. You gone broke the laws of thermodynamics.
Whoopsie. What laws? I didn't break any.
1, energy cannot be created or destroyed, Johnny.
Your brain is what's destroyed.
2, entropy always increases, Johnny.
I don't know what that means.
3, absolute zero is unreachable, Johnny.
Okay, you've clearly
Thermodynamics.
Yes, I heard.
Thermodynamics. Stop. Thermodynamics.
Would you shut?
Ooh, look at me. I'm Mr. Fantastic. This is a superpower.
Screw this. Flame on.
flame on? What does that mean? Does he need to say that to activate his powers or something?
Rock off!
Ben, what are you doing?
Oh, well, I was just thinking, and never mind.
Well, all things considered, that went rather well. So, would you like me to explain your powers now?
No!
No! It's over, Lex. You say that a lot.
I'm done watching you hurt people. It's not going to happen again.
Wait, this isn't justice.
Justice is stopping him for good.
There he is. The god who finally admits what he is. I'm almost proud.
Patronize me all you want. The world will be better without you.
Can't just stand here and watch.
Stay away, Diana. I'm done holding back.
Fine. Be what they fear you are. Prove me right. But can I ask you one final question?
Fine, make it quick.
Why are you so strong? I mean, I know that you're a superhero, but why are you so much stronger than every other superhero?
I'm a Kryptonian, Lex. I'm from a different planet. One without people like you.
Yes, I'm a jerk. But where exactly are you getting your power from?
The sun.
Okay, that explains it. Well, go on ahead then, Superman. Laser my brains out.
I intend to.
Oh, just one more thing. Are you a plant?
What?
Well, it's just that plants get their energy from the sun too, so it kind of seems like you're a plant.
Lex, I'm not a plant.
That sounds something like a plant would say.
Do I look green to you?
Let's not turn this into a chlorophyll hate crime, big guy.
Okay, if you must know, my home planet had a red sun, but this planet has a yellow sun, and that's why I have my powers.
Say no more, champ. End my miserable existence.
I intend to.
You know that doesn't make sense though, right?
Stop talking.
Superman, if you're going to do it, do it.
I intend to. Why doesn't that make sense?
What are you doing?
I need to know why that doesn't make sense.
Well, the color of a star doesn't magically give you a bunch of energy. The color really just tells you the star's surface temperature. The total energy you receive depends on distance and luminosity. If you stand at a distance where the power per area is the same, then you would feel no difference.
Well, yeah, if I was floating right beside the sun, then obviously I'd get way more energy. But the color makes a difference too.
That man told us that light is made out of photons, and the color of a photon determines its energy.
That's right.
But he also told me that tax evasion isn't a crime, and that relationships are for poor people, so I don't really know what to think.
Hate to admit it, but he's batting 1,000 there.
Nice pun.
Thank you, man who was going to kill me 30 seconds ago. Light is made out of tiny particles called photons. The energy of a photon is equal to Planck's constant times the speed of light divided by the photon's wavelength.
The photon's wavelength? I thought a photon was a particle. How can it have a wavelength?
Because of a little thing called wave-particle duality, my dear. Everything behaves as both a wave and a particle. Usually the wave part is too tiny to notice, but at the small scales of a photon, it dominates.
Well, that just sounds like magic.
It's physics, not magic. But I understand why you'd confuse the two.
Did he just call me stupid?
No, he called you my dear.
Yellow light has a wavelength of around 580 nanometers, so we can insert that along with the values of the speed of light and Planck's constant into our previous formula to calculate that a photon of yellow light has an energy of 3.43 times 10 to the minus 19 joules. Red light's wavelength is approximately 700 nanometers, and doing the same thing, we work out that a photon of red light has an energy of 2.84 times 10 to the minus 19 joules. So a yellow photon has around 20% more energy than a red photon.
Way to prove my point, Lex. Yellow light has more energy than red light, so that's why a yellow sun powers me more than a red sun.
But that's the thing, it only has 20% more than red light. So how can you just be a totally normal guy under a red sun, but the strongest superhero that ever existed under a yellow sun?
I'd like to point out that I'm almost as strong as Superman.
Okay.
And also that I'm immortal.
Wonder Woman, this isn't a competition.
That's something a plant would say.
That wasn't even funny the first time, so why
Plants
would you...
be like, I need water! Give me water!
That's true, that's scientifically accurate and true.
So we agree that a yellow sun makes sense then?
I'm afraid not. A radiance is the power a surface receives per unit area. In this case, you're the surface and our sun is the power source. You have like, what, 2 square meters of surface area? If we're generous and set the sun's irradiance to 1,000 watts per square meter and assume you have a perfect conversion factor, then the total amount of power you receive is only 2 kilowatts. That's the same as a hairdryer, Superman. A hairdryer! That thing that dries your perfect, immovable hair.
I'm surprised you knew that.
Batman's not the only smart guy around here.
No, because you're bald.
I dislike talking to you.
Lex, I'm stronger than a hairdryer.
If your power just comes from the sun, then you shouldn't be. And 2 kilowatts is the upper limit of the power you can receive. This assumes you absorb all of the sunlight, but it should be much lower. Plants only absorb a few percent.
Yeah, well, I don't have to use that power immediately. I store it and call upon it when needed. That's why I have so much of it.
What you're describing is a battery, and no battery can do what you do. Also, due to thermodynamics, no battery is 100% efficient. So where's the waste heat, Superman?
I don't produce waste heat.
Then why isn't the temperature of your body increasing? Your skin conducts heat, right? If you have insane levels of solar energy resting within you, then why are you the same temperature as everyone else? You're breaking the laws of thermodynamics.
Maybe yellow sunlight initiates some sort of process in his body.
Wonder Woman, why are you helping him?
Because if you're breaking the laws of thermodynamics, then I'll have to arrest you.
They're not real laws. They're just some science garbage.
Sorry, Clark, but I can't take a chance.
It could be possible for sunlight to initiate a type of nuclear process in his cells, meaning his energy would come from mass, not the sun's watts on his skin.
Did I just explain Superman's
I'm
powers?
so happy I could kiss you.
Me or her?
What?
What?
I'm not sure which answer is worse.
Probably yours, because if sunlight was initiating a nuclear process process in Superman's skin cells, then he'd be radioactive. And also his mass would decrease, greatly diminishing the size of his chunky frame.
Lex, I'm not chunky.
You are a little chunky.
I'm bulking for summer.
Superman's summer's over.
Bitch, when you can fly around the world, it's always summer.
Who knew fast food was his weakness?
Actually, kryptonite is his weakness, but I must ask why. Why does a rock from a different planet completely immobilize you?
They're not rocks, they're minerals.
I apologize.
And it's not just from any planet. It's from my home planet of Krypton.
Okay, but a rock's origin doesn't give it magical powers. Granite from Mars doesn't poison Martians.
Wonder Woman, add that to my Martian Manhunter contingency plans.
You're what?
Batman's got contingency plans for all of us. Superman and I aren't smarter than him alone, but together, we might be. So we're making our own plans.
Can you tell me some?
Well, I really shouldn't. But Superman's probably going to execute you after this, so I guess it's okay.
That's true, I am.
For Flash, we're going to make him eat a really big sandwich. Like a really big one. Like so big that he'll choke on it.
What if he just eats it in small bites?
That's the genius part. We're going to dare him to eat it in one bite.
Okay.
For Hot Girl, we're going to lock her in a KFC and wait for a few hours to see what happens.
No, tell him the good one.
For Aquaman, we're going to give him a mobile phone low on battery and ask him to recharge it.
No, the good one.
I proposed Green Lantern, and he has to wear a wedding ring instead of his power ring.
You know what? Forget it. I don't want to know. Anyway, kryptonite makes you weak, Superman. But why? If it's because of radiation, then humans would suffer too. If it can weaken a superhuman, then why not a regular human?
Well, that's the funny thing, Lex. You have cancer.
Excuse me?
That little green rock you keep in your pocket because of me? Yeah, turns out it affects humans too. It just takes longer. Enjoy your cancer.
You think that scares me? I'll simply buy cancer and subjugate it to my will.
I love it when he does that.
Also, the fact it's glowing actually means it should be getting weaker. It's clearly dumping energy into the environment as light and heat, which brings us to the astrophysical problem. Why is it so abundant and long-lived?
Well, kryptonite are just tiny pieces of Krypton. And Krypton was a pretty big planet, Lex, so of course there's loads of it.
Yes, but Krypton's destruction would scatter kryptonite throughout the galaxy, not gently mail it to Earth. Yet conveniently enough, we keep finding it here. So much so that Batman and I made our own TV show.
What?
Yes, keeping up with the kryptonites. The red one has anger issues, the black one has schizophrenia, the pink one's a slut. Has he never mentioned this before?
Stop referencing old videos, Lex.
Well, sorry for wanting to discuss my extremely successful sidekick. Anyway, if kryptonite is radioactive and has a short half-life, then it should decay over a few decades. If it has a long half-life, then it should be weaker. Like, that's just another way of saying there are fewer radioactive decays per unit time. You say it's both strong and long-lived? That doesn't make any sense, Superman.
I'm not pretending to be some sort of kryptonite expert, all right? All I know is that when I'm exposed to the stuff, it drains my energy.
Which energy? Your stored solar energy? Then where does it go? Is it being emitted as heat radiation? You're breaking the laws of thermodynamics again!
Stop committing crime, Superman!
We can estimate how much energy the kryptonite drains from you. If we model your energy as exponentially decaying, then we get an expression for drained power by simply differentiating energy with respect to... What's wrong?
Differentiating? Is that calculus?
Well, yes, I need to differentiate energy with respect to time to get...
Stop! Make it stop!
Even at his most cruel, Batman never made us endure calculus. Come on, guys, it's literally one line. If you let me explain it, then...
Vaporize us and be done with it!
Okay, fine. I guess we're not going to talk about this slide, then. Not like I put a whole bunch of work into it or anything.
You okay, Diana?
Straight up chillin'.
Superman, may I discuss your X-ray vision?
You may.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure why you have that power. I mean, you're from a different planet, sure, but your planet had a sun, so your species would have evolved eyes to see its light. And light has a defined place in the electromagnetic spectrum. X-rays also have a defined place. Their wavelength is much smaller than light, so why can your eyes emit them?
Lex, I'm gonna be totally honest, I tuned out like 3 minutes ago. I'm just here for the jokes at this point.
You have eyes! We have eyes! Eyes detect light! Eyes don't emit X-rays!
Oh, that's simple. I come from a different planet.
Lord, give me strength. Okay, fine. Let's just accept that you can shoot X-rays from your eyes and somehow receive information on what comes out at the far side. You know that's dangerous, right? Like that in and of itself is an attack. You know that, right?
Hey, Wonder Woman, guess who just got a new killer move?
All I have is a lasso.
To be fair, it's a very nice lasso.
Yeah, I know.
Like, let's actually think about this. X-rays are ionized. They break chemical bonds and damage DNA. If you scan a room with them, you're performing a radiology scan on everyone in the beam path. And it's even worse if you want to see something through a wall. The thicker the wall, the more intense the beam must be, which means anyone closer than your target gets an even bigger dose.
Always make sure that the dose is just the right amount.
But it can't be just the right amount if the target's behind a wall. It might be just the right amount for the target, but it's going to be more than just the right amount for anyone closer to you.
I feel like we're saying the same thing here, right?
Just look at this equation, all right? It shows how the intensity of your X-ray beam drops off with the wall's thickness. The exponential is brutal. Only a small fraction of the X-rays make it through the wall. If the wall is 20 centimeters thick, then only 1.8% of the beam makes it through, so you have to crank up the intensity to see someone on the far side. Here's a picture showcasing what would happen to someone unlucky enough to walk past your gaze while you're doing this.
Lex, this drawing is bad.
Tell me something I don't know.
Did you know that gold atomic symbol comes from the Latin word for glow?
Wow, really?
Yeah, gold has an atomic symbol of Au, too. You probably think it should be G, but it comes from Oru, which literally means shining dawn.
You really are a wonder of a woman.
I've literally heard that line thousands of times, but thanks.
You made me obese! And you destroyed the world! What? Remember when Lois died back in 1978? Well, I do. You couldn't live with your failure, so what did you do? Turned back time by flying around Earth so fast that it reversed its spin.
Superman, is this true?
Yes, I did whatever it took to save the woman I love. So what? That's apocalyptic, Superman. Everything on Earth moves eastward since the planet is rotating. To make the ground turn the other way, you have to steal all of the planet's angular momentum and then give it back in the opposite direction. Even if you ignore the time traveling, you still run into horrible consequences. Nothing more horrible than what you've done. Oh, I beg to differ. Our atmosphere isn't bolted to the ground. If the crust was forced to break hard, the air would still keep moving at over 1,000 miles per hour. Everything on Earth would feel that since we're no longer moving alongside the air. There's a massive relative velocity between us now. The air would become a supersonic wind that rips buildings apart, peels forests, drives debris everywhere like shrapnel, causes tsunamis. I didn't do any of that. And the crust isn't just one big shell. It's a jigsaw of plates. Slamming the rotational rate down in a few minutes causes those plates to slam into each other and ring the whole planet like a bell. You get multiple earthquakes in places that haven't ruptured in centuries. Volcanoes erupting.
How could you do this?
I didn't. Well, I did, but none of that happened. All of our infrastructure assumes a spinning Earth. Navigation, satellites, stop Earth, and communications fall everywhere. Exactly when you need them most. You've traded one tragedy for a global one. Bringing Lois back puts the whole planet in danger. I disagree with everything you've said. Your opinion is irrelevant. Rotational kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 times Earth's moment of inertia and angular speed squared. Earth's moment of inertia is approximately 1/3 its mass and radius squared. There are 2 pi radians in a circle, so its angular speed is just that, divided by the number of seconds in a day. If we plug in all those numbers, we calculate Earth's rotational kinetic energy to be 2.1 times 10 to the 29 joules. To stop Earth and reverse its rotation, you need to double that. You're causing 100 trillion megaton nukes worth of damage. That's wrong. It's not wrong. I did the math. 100 trillion megaton nukes, Superman, for one woman. You're a threat to humanity.
Why didn't you tell us this?
The movie was a massive success. I thought you already knew. Oh, Gaia, hear my cry. Protect us from this alien invader. Tear him asunder from your sweet bosom.
You're a danger to us all.
You're not actually buying this, right?
He's calling my name.
He's calling to Gaia.
It's close enough.
Don't let him kill me. Move out of the way, Diana.
No! Too powerful, too reckless.
I'm too weak. He's too dangerous to be kept alive. Please, don't.
Earth needs him.
Please, don't. Ow, quit it, Wonder Woman. Quit it. Ow, that hurts. Give me the bruise. Wonder Woman, stop. Seriously, stop. Ow, ow, it's my cape. Ow, ow. I'm telling Batman. Time for me to get out of here.
So you're saying none of us are allowed to make fun of your hammer?
Indeed, Stark. Asgardian magic sits above your mortal science. You waste your breath.
Okay, well that's awfully convenient, right? Oh, sorry guys, we can't talk about that little thing that weighs as much as a planet. How's the weather today?
Stormy with a chance of fragile male ego.
Was that for me or him?
For whoever wants it.
Stark, you deranged mead gremlin. Mjolnir does not weigh a planet. 'Twas forged in the heart of a dying star, but 'tis made from the Asgardian metal Uru.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Asgard really needs a better marketing department.
Well, what would you call the metal?
How about made-up magic metal mumbo-jumbo?
It's kind of long.
That's what she said.
Hulk, how long have you been there?
Hulk hid under table for several hours, waiting for punchline. I respect your work ethic. That's what she said.
Really?
No, she say, go away, scary monster. Then Hulk feels sad.
Understandable.
Hulk, this might be difficult, but can you tell us how you got your powers? I never asked.
Thank you for clarifying that you never asked, so this conversation seems natural.
It was my pleasure.
Well, Hulk was doing science, and by Hulk, Hulk means Bruce, not Hulk. Hulk was Bruce before Hulk, but Bruce was already Hulk before Bruce knew Hulk was Bruce.
I need some aspirin.
Perhaps goat stew will suffice.
I hate living with you.
Bruce designed Gamma Bomb, but Bruce get caught in explosion, and Gamma Ray from Bomb make Hulk.
Hulk, that makes no sense.
Hulk say it, so it's true.
But it literally makes no sense.
Hulk was there. Was Tin Man there? I thought it was Bruce that was there. When Bruce became Hulk, Hulk was just Bruce being Hulk about being Bruce.
Feed me drugs.
How did you survive a gamma bomb? The gamma rays should have killed you several times over.
Hulk had strong bones.
Let's actually think about this. Gamma rays are made of photons. The energy of a single photon is around 1.6 times 10 to the minus 13 joules. Banner was a scrawny little beanpole, probably around 70 kilograms. The fatal gamma ray dose for a person of that weight is around 300 joules. It's reasonable to assume your gamma ray bomb had around 1 gigajoule of energy, which means it was packing 6 million trillion photons. Let's say only 1 photon in every million hit you. That means you were hit with 6 trillion photons. So the total energy you absorbed was approximately 1,000 joules, over 3 times the fatal dose. There ain't no way Banner's surviving that.
If Hulk dead, then why Hulk alive? You should write poetry, my friend. Hulk is professional.
Wait a minute. If Hulk gets his powers from gamma rays, then shouldn't he be radioactive?
Well, my suit's cancer-proof and Thor's a god, so looks like you pulled a short straw here, Nat.
If it's any consolation, your womb was already infertile.
How would you know that?
I can smell the mildew.
But surprisingly, he shouldn't be radioactive. Gamma rays are basically just dangerous light, right? Once the flash is over, you don't just keep emitting them. That gamma ray bomb probably had some neutrons in it though, which means Bruce would have been radioactive for a few hours or days after the explosion. But now he's perfectly normal.
Hulk's pee melts toilets.
He's like 95% normal.
Why would neutrons make him radioactive? I thought gamma rays made him radioactive.
Gamma rays are radiation, but they don't make you radioactive. Being radioactive really just means that an atom's nucleus is unstable. Neutrons are in the nucleus. It gets unstable if there are more neutrons in there than normal. In other words, the atom becomes a different isotope. Take sodium, for example. Its mass number is 23, but if it absorbs an extra neutron, then it becomes 24. Nature knows that something's wrong, so that sodium-24 beta decays by spitting radiation out and becoming magnesium-24.
That still sounds dangerous, Doc.
It is dangerous. It's spitting radiation out. That's why it's radioactive. But sodium-24 has a half-life of around 15 hours, so after 15 hours, half of the radioactive atoms have stabilized. That's why Hulk would have only been radioactive for a short time after his accident, and why he's not radioactive now.
Actually, Hulk is radioactive.
What?
Hulk is radioactive. Hulk constantly emitting gamma rays.
Time for chemotherapy.
We getting old Jane Foster up in here.
Sodium-24 and potassium-42 have a half-life of a few hours. Phosphorus-32 is a few days. So how are you radioactive? Which of your atoms are emitting radiation?
Hulk not have unstable atoms. Hulk is radiation source.
You're what?
Hulk is source of gamma radiation. Hulk emits gamma rays because Hulk is source.
Are you a nuclear reactor?
Hulk don't think so.
Well, your atoms aren't radioactive, and you're not a nuclear reactor, so where's the gamma rays coming from?
Hulk think it comes from the heart.
You're irradiating all of your friends and teammates because of your heart?
Yes.
You know gamma rays aren't magic, right? They're science, not magic. Please tell me you're not treating them as magic.
Hulk understands.
As we continue this conversation, I'm not going to find out you've been bastardizing science by equating gamma rays with magic. Right?
Hulk promises gamma, not magic.
Okay, so somehow you're emitting gamma rays. Are we just meant to believe that?
Actually, Stark, it makes perfect sense. That would explain his repugnant green hue. Hulk is extremely offended.
I'm more offended that you're slowly killing us.
Hulk can make it quick if you like.
Skin color mostly comes from melanin. Radiation doesn't install a green pigment in your skin. It breaks your DNA and burns tissue. Chlorophyll is green, but Hulk would need leaves for that to work.
Wasn't Hulk gray originally?
Correct, but printing in the 1960s wasn't great, so Stan Lee switched from gray ink to the more reliable green ink.
You knew Stan Lee?
Who do you think gave him all his brilliant ideas?
Well, it was the 60s, so probably grass.
So we're saying chlorophyll is why he's green?
Hulk color actually related to type of gamma ray being emitted.
Visible light is what has color. That's in a completely different part of the electromagnetic spectrum than gamma rays.
No, color comes from gamma rays. There are lots of Hulks. There's green Hulk, where rays is linked to strength. Red Hulk, which is linked to temperature. And even blue Stealthy Hulk. It's like one big Hulk family. Where's the white and black Hulks? They always fight it, so they not invited.
No one cares about your color. Why does your mask change?
My widow's shouting.
Where's it coming from, Hulk? Where's the mess coming from?
Relax, Nat.
It's the elephant in the room. The literal giant green elephant.
In Asgard, we call them Elephantier, which my father Odin once rode into.
Shut up!
Bloody heathens.
If Hulk's body keeps roughly the same density when he transforms, then his extra mass is proportional to his volume. If his dimensions scale by a factor s, then his mass and volume scale by s cubed. So Hulk's mass divided by Bruce's mass is approximately equal to s cubed.
Excuse me, I thought I was the one doing
I'm tired of your mansplaining.
Fair enough.
Let's say Hulk gets 2.4 times bigger after his transformation, and that Bruce weighs 75 kilograms. 5 more than your number from earlier, Stark.
So we're making fun of my sample data now. Great.
Then that means Hulk's mass is equal to 75 times 2.4 cubed, which is approximately 1,000 kilograms. That's 2,200 pounds for all you damn Americans watching.
Russia be like, curse you, America.
So where's it coming from, Hulk? Where's the mass coming from?
Hulk eat a lot of food to put hair on chest.
Hulk, you literally have no body hair.
Chest hair test badly to the unrealistic body standard. Stark, may I read the next slide?
Sure.
Okay, well, pyramid, big backwards 3, horizontal line bowing to the first, another pyramid, probably a copy of the previous one, probably a shapeshifter, probably my brother Loki, shapeshifting into a damn pyramid.
Thor, please stop embarrassing yourself.
Let me. Delta E equals delta MC squared. Delta E is the energy needed for Hulk's mass change in joules. Delta M is the mass change in kilograms, and C is 3 times 10 to the 8 meters per second, the speed of light. Bruce transforms from 75 kilograms to 1,000, so delta M equals 925 kilograms, which means that delta E is approximately 8.33 times 10 to the 19 joules.
Great job, Nat.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, Hulk, where's that energy coming from?
Hulk would prefer not to reveal his secrets.
Have you been watching Penn and Teller?
Hulk thinks that is coincidental.
It comes from magic, doesn't it?
Hulk not say that.
The energy required for your mass change comes from magic.
Hulk would like lawyer.
Careful, Stark. If you enrage the beast, then its strength shall increase tenfold.
Hulk not beast. Hulk has name.
Apologies, Bruce.
Does that make sense? I mean, getting stronger when you're angry makes a bit of sense, right?
Well, sure, anger does change performance in humans. When you get mad, your body dumps stress hormones such as adrenaline, your heart pounds, your blood goes to your muscles, your nervous system temporarily lifts its safety limits to let you push harder, but muscle force is set mostly by how many fibers you have and how thick they are, and your tendons and bones can only sustain so much load.
So it doesn't make sense?
Not really. Getting angrier doesn't make you multiple times stronger. I mean, your muscles are going to need oxygen, and that's going to be limited by your heart and lung capacity. Anger doesn't multiply your cardiac output.
Hulk gets his strength from gamma.
Hulk, gamma rays don't make your muscles stronger.
Hulk's strength is limitless.
If your strength is limitless, then your energy has to be limitless too. So we're back to the original question. Where's the energy coming from?
Gamma.
Oh my Loki.
I beg your pardon.
Due to thermodynamics, no process is 100% efficient, so without cooling your limitless energy would be cooking yourself alive.
Widow thinking of Red Hulk. Hulk is Green Hulk.
It should happen to every Hulk.
Does Widow need to see Hulk family picture again?
No one needs to see that, ever.
You know, if you actually had infinite energy inside yourself, then the density of it would create a black hole. Like you'd be rupturing space-time. You know that, right?
Gamma.
Did you know that he can punch his way into different dimensions?
A dimension just describes a location. It's not a magical place you can travel to.
Hulk encourages Tin Man to read about string theory.
I'm Tony Goddamn Stark. You think I don't know about string theory?
How quaint. You Midgardians have theories for everything. What's next? Wool theory?
Thor, you really are special.
Why, thank you.
Extra dimensions aren't hidden rooms. In string theory, they're just microscopic twists in space. Parallel universes and dimensions are different. You can't tear open a coordinate system. The science fiction nonsense you're describing is a wormhole.
More like Gamma Hole. Is Hulk right?
No one wants to hear about your gamma hole.
Hulk just want to be funny.
Fear not, my friend. Your jumping is your true power.
Is jumping?
Oh yes. Do you know our British warrior can leap into space?
Isn't that dangerous?
Well, let's find out. The boundary of space is around 100 kilometers upward, so to get that far, Hulk's launch speed must be approximately 1,400 meters per second. That means his kinetic energy is 1 billion joules. Now let's say Hulk generates this insane speed in a tenth of a second, which is typical for a jumping motion. Then that would make his acceleration 14,000 meters per second squared. The force he's exerting on the ground is 14 million newtons, and the pressure over a 0.2 square meter area is 70 million pascal.
Quit your gibberish, Stark. What does it mean?
It means he's pulverizing the ground, causing catastrophic damage. Craters blast like air shots. If he does that in a city, there's going to be massive casualties.
Hulk actually jumps into space and keeps going.
You what?
Stark needs to use escape velocity in calculation because Hulk floats through space.
You can breathe in space?
No, Hulk just has big lungs.
I see no problem with that logic.
Okay, fine. Here's the same calculation using Earth's escape velocity of 11,200 meters per second. As you can see, the numbers are around 10 times bigger. So now you're causing 560 million pascal of pressure. Good job, Hulk.
Hulk appreciates your compliment.
Can't you also leap across continents?
Hulk does do that on occasion, yes.
Fine. Here's the calculation for your leaping 5,000 kilometers across a continent. The equation for velocity is a little different since this is projectile motion and not just jumping straight upward. You'd need a launch speed of 7,000 meters per second, which is actually much more than you needed to get to the boundary of space. And if you launch yourself at the optimal angle of 45 degrees, then the time you spend in the air is around 17 minutes.
17 minutes to leap across a continent. What a colossal waste of time.
Hulk reads book during jump.
You read a book while going over 15,000 miles per hour?
Hulk very busy, so Hulk likes to multitask.
What do you read?
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, that checks out.
Hulk would like to quickly mention that he has super speed.
Dude, come on, you don't have super speed.
Actually, Hulk is capable of big acceleration, so Hulk does have super speed.
Then why do you never use it?
Hulk practices hops for NBA.
Those accelerations should be destroying your body, though.
Hulk has regeneration too.
Stark, can I explain why regeneration makes no sense?
I think we already touched on that with the Wolverine episode, but sure.
The energy required to heal your wound is equal to the new tissue mass in kilograms times the energy per kilogram to synthesize tissue. The increase in your body temperature during your healing is equal to the energy converted to heat divided by your mass times the specific heat capacity of your tissue.
Going with the thermodynamics angle, nice. I don't think we did that with Wolverine.
No, you just got the density of his adamantium wrong, just like what you did to Mjolnir.
Thor, you're like the only person who cares about your stupid hair.
Cover your ears, Mjolnir.
Let's say Hulk regrows 10 kilograms in 10 seconds. Then the energy required to heal this wound is 200 million joules. And the temperature increase that occurs is 37.5 Kelvin. That's the same as an increase of 37.5 degrees Celsius, or 67.5 degrees Fahrenheit for all you dumb backwards Americans.
I'm looking forward to invading your country.
So you should, like, be dead and stuff.
Hulk is already dead.
Excuse me?
Hulk can see ghosts.
Stark, I'm scared.
I guess this is officially your Halloween episode.
The upload date checks out.
How can you see ghosts?
Gamma tied to hell-adjacent realm called Below Place, accessed by Green Door.
What the hell are you talking about?
Gamma mutates like Hulk, die, and come back through Green Door.
You can see ghosts because of gamma rays?
Hulk has metaphysical link and can see spirits and astral form.
We're still talking about photons, right?
Hulk has to fight abusive spirits of his father.
The electromagnetic spectrum, right?
One below all is dark source of Gamma's powers.
This is magic! You're saying gamma, but you mean magic!
Seeing ghosts is part of Hulk's curse toolkit.
What does that mean?
Bruce can't control Hulk because Gamma has its own will.
It's pseudoscience. Gamma is some dumb metaphysical frequency nonsense. It's not gamma rays.
Well, actually, Hulk was involved in Gamma Bomb explosion.
I don't know what was in that bomb, but it wasn't gamma rays.
Widow's cancer begs to differ.
Ha ha, dark humor, ha ha.
Hulk's humor reflects deep emotional trauma.
Is it a bad time to mention that I sort of see ghosts as well?
Why do I work with you people? All of your powers are ridiculous.
Stark, how does your suit work? Stark.
Have a great Halloween, everyone. Stay safe.
You can't dodge us forever, Stark!
Repeat after me. I am Gambit. I am Gambit.
Je suis Gambit. Professor, we've been at this for hours. English cannot handle my elegance.
Translation?
He said he's slicker than a greased pig at a county fair.
Translation?
He likes being French.
Gambit's from Louisiana, not France, you insensitive fool.
Jamais parlé.
It's a little early for a party, sugar.
Professor, I am disgusted. I understand your frustration, but unfortunately, HR insists we treat Hank as a person.
That job with the Avengers is looking real tempting right about now.
No, not that. My powers. You completely misrepresented them. Scott, the stuff you're shooting out of your eyes is clearly light or plasma. What else could it be? Punch beams. Pardon? Pure kinetic force from the punch dimension.
From the punch dimension?
Scott, force isn't something which can exist on its own. It's an interaction between objects, not a tangible substance. Tell it to my punch beams.
Sugar, the punch dimension ain't been canon for over a dang decade.
I don't care! My eyes absorb sunlight, and they open portals to the punch dimension, and the punch beams travel through the portals, and red is the color of the kinetic punch. Oh dear goodness!
You slices of cheese away from my baguette.
Stop laughing! None of you should be laughing, you're all wrong! Don't you know how wrong you are?
You lose! Good day, sir!
Nice job, Hank.
I hate people with stupid powers.
Did someone say stupid powers?
Sacre bleu! That man is blue! Me or him?
Relax, everyone, it's just Kurt.
Actually, Professor, I prefer Nightcrawler.
And I prefer my demon steak cooking in Hell's Kitchen.
Translation?
He said he ain't serving super to no dang devil boy.
Translation?
So, how does your teleporting work? That seems kind of extremely dumb.
Nonsense, Hank. Kurt's teleportation makes perfect scientific sense. Allow me to explain. Consider, if you will, a moving car. You watch the car drive past you from left to right. Simple, right? What about a train? It's a bit faster, sure, but you can still see it. But what about a bullet? Can your eyes see that? If I took the gun I keep fondly in the arm of my chair at all times and fired it at Gambit, would he be able to react? Assuming there's no obstacles in my path, when I pull the trigger, does the bullet not instantly appear inside him? Is this really any different than teleportation?
Okay, hold on. I want to shoot Gambit as much as the next guy, but the bullet obviously doesn't teleport. What terrible crime has Gambit committed to deserve such hate?
I think it's your highly offensive accent, my friend.
Pot meat kettle. A bullet travels through the air. Everyone knows that.
Then what about an electron traveling at nearly the speed of light?
No, that's not teleporting.
Then how do you define teleporting?
Instantly traveling from point A to point B.
That's what I'm saying. If an object travels fast enough, then for all practical purposes, it can be said to teleport.
But it's objectively wrong.
That may be so, but the net result is the same as teleporting. It can be treated as teleporting.
So you're basically saying Nightcrawler has super speed?
Have you seen how fast he crawls up walls? He'd give Spider-Man a run for his money.
Now that'd be something, because that boy couldn't pay attention, much less a bit.
Do not badmouth my arachnid friend.
It's true, I'm afraid. Spider-Man is a broke bitch.
I will not tolerate this slander.
What will you do?
I will yell aggressively at you.
How else does one yell?
Curse your logic. Just think about it, Professor. Nightcrawler obviously doesn't have super speed. His body wouldn't be able to withstand those huge accelerations.
And if he could do all that, why he's getting hurt in the first place?
And what's of this sonic booms, eh? Every time he vanish, Gambit's poor ears go kaboom!
They are right, Professor. I am very agile, but I do not possess the super speed.
Okay, fine. classical mechanics can't explain your teleporting because the answer lies in relativity.
We just said he doesn't have super speed, so how will going near the speed of light help?
No, not special relativity, my visually displeasing colleague.
Dude.
General relativity. Let's say I have a sheet of paper, a dot is drawn on the left of the sheet, and another dot is drawn on the right. Tell me, what is the shortest distance between the two dots?
Shoot, that one's easy as pie, Professor. It's obviously a straight line.
Aha, but what if I folded the paper so that the two dots overlapped? Is that not shorter still?
Le cheater!
I agree with the homeless man. That is cheating.
Do I look homeless?
Does a schnitzel look divine?
Kurt, darling, now ain't the time to talk about your sexual preferences.
You see, space and time are linked together, like threads in the same cosmic fabric. If one could bend that fabric sharply enough, then two distinct points in space are momentarily side by side. I propose that Nightcrawler does exactly that each time he teleports.
You are proposing to Nightcrawler?
Damn it, stop being so darn stupid!
I don't know how. It's all well and good, Professor, but to do that, he'd need energy comparable to a star. And unless his breakfast consists of nuclear fusion, I don't see how that's possible.
I start every morning with milk and honey.
You're religious?
Yeah, very much so.
Mind show me how you pray?
Yes, of course. Please point me in the direction of Mecca.
Kurt's one of the most powerful X-Men, Hank. Don't underestimate him.
First of all, C-tier at best. And second, he can't possibly have enough energy to bend space-time. If he did, he'd rip the planet in half. Plus, he'd be glowing. I mean, his eyes are already kind of glowing, but like all of him would be glowing.
I must agree with the disrespectful bastard. I do not bend space-time, Professor.
Okay, fine. Well, that's actually for the best, because I have an even better theory for how you teleport. Quantum tunneling.
I only know 0 of those words.
Damn it, darling, you're too dumb to be an X-Man.
At least I do not dress like a whore.
I'll have you know this outfit's tactical.
Look at this picture. I can guarantee their attention is just now spiked. What would your mother think of this shameless bakery sale?
Considering the circumstances, probably is the same as mine.
Hey, would you all kindly shut the hell up?
Begging your pardon, Professor.
Gambit fashionably says sorry.
Mine apologies, Professor.
So you're probably wondering what quantum tunneling is, right? Allow me to explain in a way that even a general audience can understand.
This should be good.
Quantum is the world of the very small, and in that world things are very strange indeed. In that world you can never be sure where exactly something is, and not only that, but you can never be sure how fast something is moving either. This variability in position and momentum is what we call Heisenberg's uncertainty principle.
Ah, Herr Heisenberg. Wunderbar.
You know this guy?
But of course, I visited him and Herr Schrödinger many times.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Schrödinger was actually kind of a disgusting piece of shit.
Well, I didn't know him that well.
Yes, feel free to look up Schrödinger's horrifying personal life after this conversation. But for now, tunneling, this strange quantum world which I just described, is actually our own world. And since we never know for sure where a particle is, it can sometimes show up in the most unexpected of places. It tunnels through barriers to get to where it shouldn't be able to go. The quantum tunneling of electrons is what lets your USB and solid-state drives store information. It is responsible for the nuclear fusion in our sun. Without it, life itself would cease to exist.
And how's all that supposed to explain Nightcrawler's teleporting?
Well, it's rather obvious, isn't it? We must think of Nightcrawler's powers as manipulating probability. He simply increases the uncertainty in his position until it extends to the area he wants to teleport to. Then he rapidly decreases the uncertainty, effectively snapping him into his new position.
Okay, but quantum tunneling only makes sense in the quantum world. Nightcrawler is way too massive for it to work.
While Kurt may be macroscopic, we can model him as a system of microscopic particles, and those definitely can tunnel.
True, but then all of his particles need to tunnel to his new position at exactly the same time, and arrange themselves in exactly the same way to make up his body for every teleport.
Well, he doesn't teleport that much.
It's at least a dozen times per day, Professor.
This is Infinity Stone levels of mel.
He basically had to reverse Thanos snap himself every time he poofs like that.
Okay, fine. Well, I actually have another theory.
It's fine to say you don't know, Charles.
Don't you Charles me, goddammit! Quantum tunneling may not explain Kurt's teleportation, but quantum entanglement does!
Is that a euphemism for the hanky-panky?
Get your brain out of the gutter, you big meatball.
Meatball! I am a croissant, not a meatball!
It's the same dang thing.
Watch your filthy mouth, you uncultured swine!
Ain't nothing wrong with my mouth.
You are a rotten creme brulee!
I ought to knock your teeth out. Who'd you think you are?
The name's Gambit. Remember it.
Is this normal?
Buddy, you're talking to a polite gorilla in a lab coat.
Could people please pay attention to me?
Ever so sorry, sugar.
Quantum entanglement between a pair of particles means that they share a quantum state, no matter how far they are. The two particles are linked so strongly that they can't be fully described on their own. They must be described together. I propose that Nightcrawler's teleportation is just that. He builds a quantum link between his departure spot and arrival spot so that they act as a single coordinate system.
Translation? He's proposing Nightcrawler ties a quantum knot between where he is and where he wants to be.
Translation?
He makes here and there the same place.
Who knew communication skills were so important?
I have no idea what you just said.
The pair of particles are so strongly linked that measuring a property of one instantaneously influences the corresponding property of the other. Einstein called this spooky action at a distance, as he believed it meant faster than light information transfer. He simply refused to believe any reasonable definition of reality could be expected to permit this.
I thought Einstein was onto that physics mumbo-jumbo.
He certainly was, but not with the quantum theory we know today. Einstein refused to accept its foundations. Though he acknowledged that quantum mechanics made astonishingly accurate predictions, he believed its probabilistic nature meant it couldn't be the full story. God does not play dice. He spent decades searching for a deeper deterministic theory that would restore order and reject randomness. It was brilliant work that ultimately led nowhere. He spent a lifetime searching for a certainty that may not exist.
Professor, that's so tragic.
It was Herr Schrodinger's fault. Him and his damn equation.
To be fair, Schrödinger didn't know his equation would upheave our understanding of reality in such a dramatic way. He just wanted to describe how electrons moved. He didn't think a wave was how everything could be described.
You're being fair to the guy who fancied people less than half his age.
Fair point.
But Professor, entanglement does not move matter or information, so you're not actually traveling faster than light.
Excellent gambit.
You could understand him?
I've been reading your minds this whole conversation. How else do you think I can communicate with you three?
But I'm understandable, right, Professor?
Shut up, Hank. Anyway, quantum entanglement solves everything since the speed of light isn't being violated. Problem solved.
He is moving mass when he teleports. Entanglement does not move matter, Professor.
I'm afraid the people with the insulting accents are correct.
Fine! Then he just jumps across the multiverse.
He does what now?
He jumps across the multiverse, Hank. Each teleport is him disappearing from this universe and reappearing in a parallel one identical to ours.
And you're satisfied with that theory?
Well, why not? How else does it make sense?
You are actually quite close, Professor. I travel through hell.
You what now?
Yes, I open a portal to an alternative dimension. The Brimstone dimension. That is why there is a sulfur smell when I teleport.
You travel through hell?
Well, it's not literally hell. I mean, sure, it's full of fire and pain and tortured souls. My father is actually trapped there. The dimension is linked to his lineage.
Your father is the king of hell?
No. He's not Satan. See, here's a picture of him. He has a handsome smile, yeah?
But how are you teleporting?
I initiate a biochemical reaction in my brain, yeah? But don't worry, I'm not telepathic. What is the bump sound? It is the rapid inflush of air filling the vacuum where I was. Simple physics, right, Professor?
You're literally a demon.
How do you know where you're teleporting to?
It is quite funny. I align myself with Earth's magnetic field. North-south teleports are easier since I can align better.
Magnetism is what helps you teleport?
Yeah, Herr Beast. I can't exactly rely on my eyes now, can I?
Your father is Satan?
So, Magneto can mess with your teleporting if he wanted to.
Oh yes, he counters a lot of X-Men actually. Good thing he just throws cars at us, yeah? What if you teleport into a wall? Then I would most likely die. But it's not all bad news. Momentum is conserved across teleports, so I'm not violating the conservation of momentum. Yeah, Professor? Professor?
Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field.
Professor, what are you doing?
Upon thy belly thou shalt go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
Why are you saying to me these things?
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Thou art a fence unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, but those that be of men. I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Aenor. The dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun. Go back to the shadow!
What's the bouton is happening?
Fly, you fools! Pater noster, quies in celis. You! Ne nos inducas en tentacion. Shall not! Sed libera nos amolere! Jolly good show, Magnus. I'm always down for a good exorcism.
You saved us, sir.
My hero.
3 cheers for the master of magnetism. Hip hip hooray!
Hooray! Hooray!
Hip hip hooray!
Hooray!
Hip hip hooray!
Hooray!
Charles, please. You're making me blush.
Superman, you're no longer the strongest member of the Justice League. Excuse me?
You can't just start a conversation like that.
Fine. Hello, Superman. How are you? Got a bit of a stiff shoulder, but can't really complain. You? I'm great, because you're no longer the strongest member of the Justice League.
Well, at least you tried.
Fine, I'll bite. Who's the new strongest member? You mean, apart from me?
You don't even have any powers.
I've got prep time.
Prep time isn't a power.
Can you do it?
I don't need to.
Sounds like a no to me, Wonder Woman. Why don't you take a seat?
I'm not taking a seat.
My back's sore from carrying this team. If only someone would get off it and take a seat. Wonder Woman, it's just his way of showing affection.
I hate him!
Got her right where I want her. Anyway, who's stronger than me? It's not Flash, is it? Super speed is pretty busted, but Flash is an idiot, so no.
Did you know he ironed his socks?
That sick bastard! It's obviously Martian Manhunter. Wow, Batman, I didn't know you were chill like that. This is a joke, right?
Actually, John has lots of powers. He's one of the strongest heroes there is.
Wanna get high? Doesn't he just turn invisible or something? We're saying that's a premium power? Well, yes, actually. Objects are visible because light bounces off of them and into someone's eyes. Invisibility means stopping that reflected light from ever reaching.
What, so he just absorbs light then?
No, if he did that, he'd be black. Insert black joke here, am I right? John, that's not cool. Is it 'cause I'm green? Like if he absorbed light, he'd literally be a black void, just a silhouette. Real-world invisibility bends light around you as if you weren't there, so that you blend in with your background. Being able to do this is an insane advantage. Sight is the fastest, most powerful way humans detect threats. He's completely removed that.
I don't know, it seems kind of cowardly.
Cowardly? Anything that relies on light is instantly defeated. Cameras, drones, security. He's got perfect stealth. People can't react to something they can't detect. What's that disgusting smell? I ate some Oreos. Doesn't smell like Oreos. I vomited them up over my spandex. You didn't have to tell me that. It's like a horrible sponge. Invisibility doesn't just hide you. It changes what others think is real. It's psychological warfare. What was that sound? Did it come from behind me or in front? You set the terms of engagement. When to vanish, when to strike.
Batman, are you stupid? Superman can still see you if you're invisible. He can see X-ray, infrared, the whole electromagnetic spectrum. All John does is bend visible light.
That's not all he does, my extremely rude on and off again workplace romance.
Oh, Bruce.
My wife is dead. He also has phase shifting. What, so it turns into a different phase of matter? Like into a liquid or gas? Close, but completely wrong. He can phase through solid objects. You see, matter is made of atoms, and atoms are mostly empty space. Therefore, matter is mostly empty space. Solid objects only feel solid because the electrons in their atoms repel each other, not because that empty space is filled in.
Could you remind me what an electron is again?
Looks like Diana's head could do with a bit of filling in.
I'll kill you! I'll kill your whole family!
Damn, baby, calm down.
Do you know how annoying it is having to work with men with huge egos?
That's not the only thing that's huge, eh, Batman? Please don't talk to me.
The only other woman around here is a goddamn chicken! And she's a bitch!
You guys can see her too? She's a member of the League, John. I thought she was my spirit guide. So, atoms have electrons, right? They're tiny negatively charged particles which let atoms interact and form bonds. When two electrons are close, they repel one another since their electrical charge is the same. And that's why things feel solid. The electric fields around atoms refuse to overlap, as then electrons will get too close to one another. Phase shifting means turning off these forces. For John to pass through a wall, he temporarily stops his electrons from repelling the wall's electrons. And why's that impressive? It sounds kinda dumb. It's the perfect defense. Attacks, bullets, explosions, they all pass through him, and you can't physically restrain him. He can escape traps, appear from impossible directions. If he doesn't want you to hit him, there's literally nothing you can do.
Yeah, but there's nothing he can do either. While he's phase shifting, he can't hurt us.
That's where you're wrong, Diana, because he can turn it off at any time, which means he can become solid inside something. He could phase his hand inside Superman's guts, then turn solid and be all up inside him. No homo. If used perfectly, this power alone makes him damn near invincible. Throw invisibility on top of that, and he's got a way to sneak up on people, then instantly kill them. He'd give the man who murdered my parents right in front of me when I was a child a run for his money. Okay, fair enough, Batman. I guess John isn't quite as useless as I thought. I can also fly. That's right. How could I forget? Escape isn't an option, so if you want to just run away from his invisible phase-shifting shenanigans, then think again. And I have super strength. Seriously? You have super strength? Yeah, man. I'm like totally jacked. Okay, but you already have invisibility, phase-shifting, and flight. Any one of those powers on their own is enough to make someone a hero.
It's fine. Half the League has super strength.
May as well be a requirement for joining at this point. Okay, sure. Well, John has super strength too. So if for some reason you ever get in a tussle with him, well, you better think twice. And I'm telepathic. telepathic.
Bullshit!
That's just the vomit in my spandex.
John, you can't have telepathy too. That's just greedy.
I sense everyone's a little frustrated.
Do you have telepathy too?
Not that I know of.
If you can't even read your own mind, then you probably don't have it.
You don't have it either.
Fine, then test me.
Okay, guess which animal I'm thinking of.
Batman, I don't think this is going to convince anyone.
Fine. What's my net worth?
Damn, it's that high?
Yeah, he's telepathic, guys. But he didn't even say a number.
You're the most successful person I've ever met.
Yeah, definitely telepathic.
I don't understand why you need it though. You already have so many powers.
I guess I was just born that way.
How did a whole planet of your species go extinct again? It's more common than you think.
What's it like being able to read minds?
Do you know how degenerate the internet is?
I'm vaguely familiar.
Well, crank that up to 911.
Ugh, why do we save these people? Because money.
John, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it gives me really bad headaches. Makes the shape-shifting harder.
The what?
I'm a shapeshifter too.
Of course you are.
How can you do that?
I don't know. Just can. Check this out.
I'm an Amazonian princess, but recently I've been gaining weight.
What the Hades?
Look at me, I'm perfect. Just ask me, I'll tell you.
How dare you insult a god?
Truly, I have no weakness, except for, being a woman.
Dude, that's not cool.
I was just speaking my truth.
The truth is that this is nonsense. Mass can't appear or disappear, so how are you just changing into other people?
It's not just other people. I can transform into animals too. Roar. 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 Snarl.
Going straight for the mythology, huh? I can respect it.
I wanted to impress you guys.
Rearranging atoms in your body is unrealistic. You need total control over all chemical bonds in your body simultaneously. No one has that level of precision. And the energy cost for turning into something like a goddamn dragon would stretch science beyond its capacities.
Capacities nuts.
What age are you, 12?
It's actually closer to 12,000.
So you're basically immortal now, too?
I mean, it varies from hundreds to thousands depending on what source you read. But yeah, pretty much.
This is absurd. Totally absurd.
If it makes you feel any better, I can also stretch my body.
How would that make me feel better?
Well, being able to stretch helps a lot with the shapeshifting, so I figured it'd make more sense.
Tissue can't stretch like rubber. Bones are rigid. Nerves and blood vessels should rip instantly. Stretching to multiple times your length should make you impossibly thin. The energy cost is absurd.
Well, maybe more realistic was a bit of a stretch.
You know, with super strength, invisibility, stretching, and flight, you're pretty much the whole Fantastic Four wrapped up in one.
Fire is actually a weakness of mine, so I can't do what Human Torch does. I'm fair and balanced.
Fire is everyone's weakness. Literally everything made from carbon is weak to fire. Hey, that's not true. Diamond is made from carbon and it's resistant to fire.
Speaking of which, I could do with some new earrings, Brucey.
Carbon-based things burn easily if they contain hydrogen and oxygen, which all known life on Earth contains. Him saying he's weak to fire is an insult. Let's just be happy there's someone out there that can beat him, okay?
I'd just shoot his punk ass with my eye lasers.
I beg your pardon?
The Human Torch. Before he could set me on fire, I'd shoot him with my eye lasers.
Why do you have eye lasers?
Because I'm a special little Martian boy.
You are stupid. Your existence is stupid.
Relax, guys. Sometimes the lasers give me eye strain.
Oh, so you can't use them that much?
Well, I can. I have regeneration.
Does regeneration mean something different on Mars?
The ability to repair, replace, or regrow damaged tissue.
Never mind.
John, why do you have that?
It helps with the super speed.
This is a joke, right?
I mean, obviously, I have super speed. How do you think I'm able to fly around so fast?
You literally never leave your room.
I do be doom scrolling.
I need to update my Martian Manhunter contingency plans.
Want me to get them?
They're in my laptop.
Yeah, I can just telekinesis it over to you.
Of course you can.
With this many powers, you're invincible.
Yeah, that's one of my powers too.
What?
Invulnerability. I can tank bullets, explosions. Not quite as durable as Superman, but close.
Well, at least I'm better at something.
Of course, I can always shapeshift into a more dense material to absorb the damage, like that diamond you mentioned earlier. Me and my big adorable mouth.
John, I'm just gonna be real with you. This is stupid. You are stupid.
Actually, I have genius-level intellect. That counts as a power, right?
Of course it doesn't.
Now, let's not be hasty, Wonder Woman. If he's as smart as you, why doesn't he just lead us? What do you have that he doesn't?
Well, I don't mean to brag,
but I'm also an expert at hand-to-hand combat.
Martian martial arts.
Excuse me?
I have Martian martial arts.
No, you don't.
I do.
You made that up.
Then let's dance, bats. Mars versus Tibetan monks. Let's see who wins.
Go Mars! Woohoo!
Enough! Just forget it. I'm done with this conversation.
Are you jealous I have so many powers and you have none?
No.
Batman, telepathy, remember? Come here, buddy.
Stay away from me.
A hug will make you feel better.
I dislike touching.
Come to your big green Martian daddy.
You smell like shit.
It's just Oreo vomit.
No, you are ridiculous. Invisibility, phase shifting, flight, super strength, telepathy, shape shifting, immortality, stretching, eye lasers, regeneration, super speed, telekinesis, and invulnerability. I don't even have time to discuss the physics of all this. It's a crime against God for one person to have so many powers.
You conveniently forgot genius level intellect and Martian martial arts.
Those aren't powers.
Save the trolling for after the breakdown, Diana. You have such great power, yet what do you do with it? Why are Superman and Wonder Woman at the forefront? Why aren't you out there leading the charge, saving the day?
Well, my children were killed right in front of me, so I'm kind of traumatized, like I'm emotionally nocturnal. I don't really enjoy being around people. I prefer to brood in the background and be the brains of the operation. Does that make sense?
That's what I do. You're stealing what I do.
I think it's different.
It's not different. You stole my whole persona, a flipped version of my tragic backstory. You even stole Superman's backstory too, mister. I'm the last of my species. Yeah, that's right. You can't be the last Kryptonian. I'm the last Kryptonian.
Hera, give me strength.
You're fired. Get the hell out.
You can't fire me. I quit.
Fine. Get the hell out.
Wait, I changed my mind. Can I come back?
Guys, a giant sentient meteor is about to hit Earth!
On it.
It's made out of kryptonite!
I'll handle it.
It's drenched in ancient magic that drains Amazonian power!
John, it's up to you.
I wish I could help you, Batman.
Can't you just go invisible, phase through the radiation, fly at it with super speed, use telepathy to read the meteor's structure, shapeshift and stretch your body to anchor yourself, use your invulnerability to survive the impact, hit it with your super strength, blast it with eye lasers, regenerate whatever gets burnt off, tear it apart with telekinesis, and if anything goes wrong, rely on your genius-level intellect and Martian martial arts?
I really wish I could help you.
Well, team, whose powers should I make fun of next?
How about my shield?
Doesn't obey the laws of physics. Shouldn't rebound at the perfect angle after every bounce.
My hammer.
Weighs as much as a planet. Shouldn't fly around like a boomerang.
Hulk strength.
Breaks conservation of energy. Should rip your own arms off.
Impressive, Stark, but I think you're forgetting someone.
Nat, everyone knows you don't have powers. I just keep you around because you look good.
Cute, but I didn't mean me.
Listen, I don't care how much you want it. I'm not doing a Wasp breakdown.
She's talking about you, Stark.
What do you mean?
Get him!
Oh, I've been waiting for this one.
Times ran out, Tony.
Hi, I'm Wasp. We're the Wasp, but I prefer Wasp.
I'm just happy to be here, but I'm secretly depressed.
What is this? What the hell's going on?
We're taking you down, Stark. You're so quick to point out our flaws, but what about yours?
Everyone already knows I'm an alcoholic. So what? Hulk is schizophrenia.
Hulk not schizophrenic. Bruce is schizophrenic.
It's your suit! Your suit makes no sense, Stark. Your suit shouldn't work.
And what do you know about what should and shouldn't work? You're not a scientist.
Actually, Spider-Man has been teaching us physics.
That's true, I have.
Hank was meant to help, but he's a big, lazy dum-dum.
I was at therapy, Janet.
Peter, you damn traitor. After everything I've done for you.
Sorry, Mr. Stark, but you're kind of an arrogant piece of shit.
Fine, bring it on then. You think you can take me apart? I'm the invincible Iron Man. I embody science. I am science. Let's see what counts as a flaw in your tiny imaginations.
I'll start us off. Tony, your suit goes from 0 to jet speed in fractions of a second.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, right?
Those kinds of accelerations should tear your blood vessels and yank your organs out of position.
And why should that happen?
Because your organs don't accelerate with you. They have mass. They don't move as fast as your suit. They'd slam around inside you like loose cargo, causing massive internal bleeding.
Shows what you know because my suit absorbs G-forces. I'd explain it to you, but wouldn't understand.
That's because it can't. It has no springs or fluid to dampen impacts. It's too thin for them, and even if it did, those high G's would cause your blood to flow downward, starving your brain of oxygen.
Looks like someone's brain has already been starved of oxygen. Am I right, guys?
Who are you talking to?
Anyone that's listening, really?
I'll talk to you.
Anyone else?
And changing direction makes everything worse. When you whip into a sharp turn, your body keeps going straight. Your ribs would take the hit. They'd be crushed.
I have auto-compensating gyroscopic micro-stabilizers. Trademark pending.
More like science pending, am I right, guys?
Oh, dear.
Oh my god, so funny, Peter. Maybe you should tell that one to your uncle.
Of course you've got stabilizers to absorb impacts. You're Iron Man, right?
Exactly. At least someone here isn't running on Windows 95.
Windows? Why would anyone run upon a window? They shatter far too easily. Kind of like my daughter's love for me.
No one cares about your daughter, Ant-Man.
She's your daughter, too.
I'm too young to have a daughter.
Someone should have used protection.
Hulk no need protection. Hulk is invulnerable.
Those stabilizers probably aren't 100% efficient, though,
right? Well, of course not. No process is. Some of that wasted power gets output as heat, yeah? Obviously. Bet you have a lot of devices doing that in your suit. At least 100. It's pretty advanced. So, why do you still have skin? Excuse me? You should be getting boiled alive in your suit, Stark. All of the wasted energy from all your little devices is getting dumped as heat. Stabilizers, thrusters, repulsors, all produce heat. And guess what? Metal conducts heat too. Wow, I never knew that. Whatever would we do without you? Anytime you fly fast, the compressed air heats you up like a spacecraft on re-entry, and your suit is sealed. Does it even have ventilation? You should be drowning in your own sweat. I got micro-coolers, buddy. It's colder than Peter's love life in here.
I broke my girlfriend's neck.
Micro-coolers, another system that produces heat. And all a cooler does is move heat anyway, so where's it getting dumped? In case you missed it, I'm an alcoholic, Clint. I know how fridges work. Okay, so you know that all a fridge does is move heat from the food and put it somewhere else. So where are you putting it? It's powering the rest of the suit. Powering the rest of the suit, which is producing heat. No process is 100% efficient. You said that yourself. So there's a net energy loss, which is another word for, you guessed it, heat. Don't you have sensitive electronics in there? All that sweat doesn't sound good for 'em. My circuits can handle a bit of man juice. They survive repulsors firing all day, every day, don't they?
Your repulsors make no sense, Stark.
Oh, here we go. The queen bee herself.
I'm not a bee, you idiot. I'm Wasp or the Wasp, but I prefer Wasp.
Shut up, Janet. Don't you raise your damn voice to me. Now that's what I call some slapstick comedy.
It's not a joke, Thor. That's domestic abuse.
Well, I certainly enjoyed the punchline. Giggity, giggity.
Real engines work by throwing mass backward to push you forward. Your repulsors are just light and sparkles. Without mass, there's no thrust.
Are you flirting with me?
What? No.
I could have sworn you were asking me to thrust my mass at you.
You're a disgusting pig.
Are you sure we're not flirting? Because women who say that usually end up back at my place.
Those tiny hand-sized emitters shouldn't lift you, Tony. Not you, and definitely not the suit.
My hands are perfectly sized, incredible hands. People talk about them all the time. Everyone knows I have the best hands for repulsors. Everyone.
Using repulsors for both flight and weapons is contradictory. Flight needs stable, continuous thrust. Weapons need a quick burst of it. These criteria are fundamentally different.
How come we never got together? I mean, you're hot, I'm hot, I'm really hot. That's just the waste heat, Tony. True.
Are you going to reply to anything I'm saying?
Okay, look. My repulsors are directed energy, not sparkles. And I have stabilizers to compensate for the recoil.
Stabilizers or not, that force would still crush you. Your repulsors can launch a tank, Tony. Newton's third law states that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. The tank gets blasted away, so what should happen to you? You'd be rattling inside that suit with half your skeleton broken.
So what if I get flung backwards after firing the repulsor? In case you didn't notice, I'm Iron Man. I've got perfect control in the air.
A human-shaped metal man shouldn't be stable when flying.
What do you know about anything? You're just an insect.
There ain't nothing wrong with heroes named after insects, Mr. Stark.
I tend to agree.
I'm a hawk.
The human body's a terrible aerodynamic shape. Flat chest, blocky boots, random edges.
Wasp knows about flat chests, am I right?
Excuse me?
Odin's big. Hulk has large, muscular breasts.
That's even worse than what I did. Love it. What? You slapped her. I just made a joke.
Save the jokes for Thor.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Someone knocking, clearly.
Damn, he's good.
Flying isn't just like pointing your hands and zooming off. You need to constantly correct for drag, crosswinds, all that stuff. Those little hand jets can't fight all those twisty forces. And seriously, going supersonic? At those speeds, the air turned into a wall. Any tiny design flaw becomes a fracture point. Your suit would snap like a breadstick.
No, it wouldn't, because my suit auto-adjusts.
That doesn't delete aerodynamic forces.
Your head's too big for your body.
Tony, your arms and legs just flailing around totally wrecks your stability. Like, picture a plane with wobbly wings, okay? Absolute disaster. And you're there punching and twisting and doing your little Iron Man dance, and every move changes your lift and drag by, like, a lot. It should throw you all over the place.
My thrusters correct stability instantly. It's not a problem.
Your hand and foot jets aren't precise enough to overcome all that drag. It's like trying to steer a plane with hair dryers.
Oh my God, Wasp, you are so annoying. I don't have the energy for this.
Gee, that's funny, Mr. Stark. I thought you had unlimited energy.
What? That's ridiculous. Who told you that?
Propulsion, weapons, life support, sensors. That's not all coming from your tiny little arc reactor, is it?
Listen, kid, you're gifted, but don't pretend to understand the genius of my arc reactor.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Stark. I'm not pretending to understand it because it's clearly bullshit.
Hey, watch the language. What would your aunt think if she found out?
I think it's fucking brilliant.
No, not you. His aunt.
He's a spider, not an ant. Maybe you need glasses.
I don't need glasses. My superpower is 20/20 vision. Without it, I'm just a guy with a bow.
Your arc reactor is too small to produce all the power your suit needs. And where's the energy coming from? Even nuclear fusion needs fuel, but your reactor is self-sustaining? Make it make sense, Mr. Stark.
The arc reactor is a fusion-type power source, Peter. Fusion, like that thing that stars do? Oh, maybe you haven't covered astrophysics in school yet.
You can't fit a star in a box, Mr. Stark. Fusion needs insane temperature and pressure. And to confine it, you need giant reactors the size of whole buildings. Your tiny arc reactor doesn't even have proper magnetic coils or shielding. At real fusion pressures, it vaporizes instantly.
Hulk would like to politely mention the waste heat.
That's right. The waste heat would be astronomical and instantly lethal. You should be cooked like a burrito.
Listen, kid, you messed this whole thing. I invented a new element for the arc reactor, okay? The core was palladium, which was slowly killing me, but I replaced it, and now everything works like a charm.
New element or not, the laws of physics still apply to it. And new elements don't override thermodynamics.
Waste heat is barely an issue because the reactor is extremely efficient. I'm as cool as a cucumber in here.
Do you know cucumbers are 95% water?
Wow, really?
Yeah, they're actually closer to a beverage than a vegetable.
Interesting.
You be my wife.
What?
Efficiency doesn't matter, fuel does. You can't produce energy from nothing.
Yeah, and you can't produce rent from nothing either. Just ask your landlord.
Enough! I will stand for this no longer. Stark, you are ugly.
I'm a what?
You are 5'8", below the typical US male average of 5'9". Therefore, you may be described as short.
Okay.
Thor, you're meant to talk about his armor.
Your beard is patchy and uneven, like a sickly billy goat.
You know, I actually feel offended.
You have the physique of a malnourished scribe.
But I'll take that as a compliment.
Your hairline flees from your forehead as if it were chased by Valkyries.
Now wait just a goddamn minute.
Your skin is aging.
That's funny. He doesn't look Asian. Man, what the hell is wrong with you?
He's rude and fat and annoying.
Everything Wasp has spoken, I now cast upon thee, Stark, by the power of Thor!
Did someone call the mighty Captain Marvel? Not this bitch again.
Did you invite her? Hell no.
Hulk is filled with murderous rage. There appears to be a bit of a mix-up. I called upon the power of Thor, not you.
Who is Thor?
I am Thor.
You called upon the power of yourself?
Why, of course.
You are very arrogant, and besides, I am far stronger than you.
Could you please go away?
Who is this man?
Just some mortal I was smiting.
Then I shall assist you. You are sexist!
Who, me?
You have no meaningful relationships with anyone.
Yeah, she's definitely talking about Stark.
You are a bad role model.
I like this one.
The mighty Captain Marvel enjoys your company and would like to proposition you.
Oh my.
As the superior sex, the mighty Captain Marvel believes in gender equality. Therefore, the mighty Captain Marvel wishes to take you to her home planet. Do you accept?
Indeed. Also, just to be clear, Captain Marvel is you, correct?
Then let us alone.
Isn't this her home planet?
Just let her leave, Peter. For the love of God, just let her leave.
Hank, you need to talk about Iron Man's armor.
Sure thing, woman I once loved and now hate but secretly miss.
Just shut up and talk about its armor!
Your suit's metal is way too strong and way too light to exist, Stark. Strong materials are typically heavy, and weak ones are typically light. Your armor is bulletproof, explosion resistant, and light enough to fly. This violates every known strength-to-weight ratio. Trust me, I'm an ant.
My suit isn't made from a single metal. It's built from a gold titanium alloy.
Alloys don't let you piss all over the laws of physics. You can mix metals all you want, but you can't make density vanish or strength triple without mass. Not to mention your armor's thickness is too small to provide meaningful protection.
I engineered the alloy to be incredibly strong. It doesn't need to be thick.
Engineering lets you optimize properties, not cheat physics.
You know all about cheating, don't you? Don't you?
Who was the lucky lady?
The queen of the ant colony I was trapped in. She kept trying to marry and or impregnate me.
Hulk hates babies.
Okay, Hulk, how about you tackle his suit's durability? Then we'll call it a day.
When something strong hits armor, armor must bend, dent, or crumple to absorb energy.
Hulk, you're literally invulnerable.
Stark's suit doesn't do that, so energy passes straight to him.
Just seems kinda hypocritical.
Joint regions such as elbows, knees, and hips are weaker since they need to be flexible, but Stark's doesn't snap like pretzel.
Yeah, that's because it reinforces the weak points, duh.
Then those points should be thicker and heavier. Reinforcement can't weigh zero.
My suit redistributes forces perfectly.
No material can do that. Stark violating laws of stress and strain.
What do you know? Bruce is the smart one, not you.
Actually, Hulk knows lots about stress. Hulk is somewhat of a subject matter expert.
Fine, whatever. Are we done here?
We sure are, Mr. Stark, and that's why your suit makes no sense.
Your suit's way too strong, Tony.
I don't remember inviting you.
Strength requires motors, hydraulics, actuators. It needs gears, pistons, cables. You don't have that. You don't have anything.
Listen, Reed, I know Avengers Tower makes the Baxter building look like the car crash that killed my parents, but you can't just show up here when you want? Actually, it was Bucky that killed your parents.
What?
What's a Bucky?
Oh my gosh, Bucky's like Captain America's emo best friend / baby zombie. He's got long swishy hair, it's super soft but also kind of greasy, but maybe it's naturally silky. Some people just have that hair,
Please
it's so
kill me.
unfair.
Just
Like, I
smile
breathe the
and
shit,
nod.
mine's so
She'll
much
run out of
coconut
oxygen
oil. It's
eventually.
really-
If you generate super strength, the armor in your arm bones must absorb that same force when you punch something. They aren't built for that. You can't have the strength of Hulk, but the skeleton of Tony Stark.
I have vibration-resistant alloys which increase strength, all right?
An alloy doesn't multiply force. Lifting heavy objects requires stability. You need stabilizers, heavy frames. You're unstable, Tony.
I'm unstable?
You're unstable. You're unstable.
What is with this guy?
He turned his best friend into a rock. Also, his spine is a slinky.
Let's take you home, buddy.
My son's gonna kill us all. I've seen countless universes die. I can fix the timeline. The Illuminati can fix the timeline.
Sure they can, champ. Sure they can.
Anthony Edward Stark, your suit is magic.
Edward, seriously?
More like Ed Weird. Is Hulk right?
No, Hulk, you're not right. You're not right at all.
Hey, ma'am, we're actually done here. Sorry.
I'll say when we're done, Spider-Boy.
Spider-Boy. Clever. Haven't heard that one before. Guess they don't teach wit at Bargain Bin Hogwarts.
What was that?
I said I like your hat.
It's a crimson headpiece, you dolt.
Fall off a building, I'm aiming straight for that neck. Gonna snap the shit out of it.
Who are you again?
The Scarlet Witch, obviously.
Ah, right, one of the C-list Avengers. Okay, what do you want?
I've been listening to your silly conversation, and it can be summed up in one word. Magic! Your suit is magic.
Listen, babe. Can I call you babe? I'm a man of science. Magic could be further from it, but if you'd like them to get a little closer, well, I'm all gears. Get it? Gears? Do they have gears in Europe?
I'm from Sokovia.
Never heard of it.
You've invaded it with your drones twice.
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
It doesn't matter. Your suit's magic, Stark. Impossible accelerations, impossible heat management, impossible repulsor thrust, impossible energy output, impossible durability, and impossible strength. 1 violation is bad, 6 is witchcraft.
I defended myself from all those allegations, all right?
Your responses made no sense.
That's because it's advanced technology.
So it disobeys physics so hard it loops back to being magic?
None of you understand my genius. Your genius is a little hard to believe.
Strange?
Yes, strange. We're really just inviting anyone now, aren't we? I'm not here to talk about your suit, Tony. I'm here to discuss you. Ah, my favorite topic. Specifically, your feats. Remember when you created a new element in an afternoon? Yeah, I actually referenced it earlier during this conversation. All I remember is Thor saying giggity giggity. And now you've said it too. Creating a new element requires massive particle accelerators, teams of hundreds of brilliant people, and artificial elements decay in fractions of a second. Yet yours is perfectly stable. I'm something of a chemist and/or physicist and/or engineer myself.
I understood that reference.
And your new element just so happens to produce infinite clean energy, right? It's awfully convenient, isn't it? If you think having shrapnel constantly moving towards your heart is convenient, then sure. Wasn't the shrapnel removed in Iron Man 3? No one watched that. And you went and invented time travel overnight. Oh yeah, that one was way less believable. You don't just doodle some shapes in your hologram, slide a few pictures around, and invent time travel. You do when you're Tony goddamn Stark. Actual space-time manipulation requires cosmic-scale gravity. Exotic matter. You can't build a universe-shattering device overnight with zero testing. That isn't the scientific method. You observe, ask questions, form a hypothesis, repeatedly test it, and if it survives, then proclaim it as a theory. For some reason, every time you open your mouth, I just feel so sleepy. Isn't that strange? Yes, I am strange. Well, I'm glad we finally agree on something.
You're not going to address anything he just said?
I'm just really smart. Don't know what else to tell you. You're not as smart as you think, Stark.
Holy crossover, Batman!
You're not meant to be here. Shoo, shoo! No human can master every scientific discipline. You're joking, right? Physics, engineering, AI, robotics. This isn't genius. It's 20 PhDs compressed into one brain, all of them being maintained simultaneously. Takes one to know one, bud. Plus, you're not even that rich. You live in a cave with an old man, and it doesn't even have a box of scraps. I could buy Stark Industries just for fun. I could buy all of Gotham. I could buy a country and ban you from it. Joke's on you, I'm already banned. You think you're so clever, don't you? How does your utility belt work, Bats? Maybe you'd like a demonstration. You got infinite boomerangs in there? They're batarangs, you bastard. Oh, boo-hoo. Baby wants his batarang. I'll sue you. My grappling hook broke. Someone call Alfred. I'll sue you.
Batman, you might want to get back to your own universe. What we're doing to Iron Man here, the Justice League are planning on doing to you.
Damn. Thanks, Robin. Up, up, and away. He called you a girl's name.
I guess?
It was
Strange.
Does anyone remember we're still here?
Probably not.
No one gives a shit about your stupid suit, Tony. All that matters is money.
Ah, Mr. Mouse, what a pleasant and slightly unnerving surprise.
So, where is it, Tony? Where's the money?
I could give you some.
No, not your stupid Monopoly money. Real money. You haven't made a good movie in years.
Well, I mean, I'm retired.
You retire when I tell you to retire.
Well, I do internet videos here and there.
No one watches that stupid shit. I need movies. The first Iron Man movie was the only good one.
Ah, come on, the second one wasn't bad.
You looked like a bitch. You let some drunk, roided-out Russian make a mockery of you. You know how much I hate Russia. My films aren't allowed to be shown there.
Actually, you suspended all new releases because of the war.
It's a special military operation. Have some damn respect.
Well, the second one was better than the third one, so relatively speaking...
Iron Man 3 was pathetic. You were at your weakest. That's why I sent Thanos after you.
You did what?
Thanos was a hit job, you dumb shit. A paid assassination. If you don't make me money, you get assassinated. That's how it works.
You sent someone to kill him?
Of course. I've got active hits on all you punks. Any of you with bad films better watch your back.
Oh my gosh, Hank, what are we gonna do?
Welcome to the sweet embrace of death, Janet.
My movie was good, right? Right?
Hulk is surprised he's still alive.
At least you have a movie.
People liked my film, don't you think, Strange?
Multiverse of Madness was a Doctor Strange sequel.
Strange that I got all the character development then.
Yes, it is strange.
Wow, sucks to be you guys, am I right?
You are right, Peter. You are so right.
This has been a tough day for you, hasn't it, champ?
Oh my, Stan Lee, is that Stan Lee?
It sure is, true believer. Excelsior! I've been watching this whole thing, and, well, I just gotta come clean.
Come clean? What do you mean?
You deserve to know the truth, Tony. I created you as a challenge.
Challenge?
You see, I wanted to create a superhero that readers shouldn't like. A billionaire weapons manufacturer seemed like a good idea.
Shouldn't like?
I assumed everyone would hate the guy, and the challenge was to make them love him anyway. You see, Iron Man wasn't born from some grand cosmic idea. He was kind of a dare.
A dare?
Your suit was scribbled together in a rush. I wanted it to look clunky and awkward and primitive. The idea that it was some sort of scientific masterpiece? Kid, it was a tin can.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
For a long time, Iron Man wasn't considered an A-lister. He was below Spider-Man, Hulk, Fantastic Four, the X-Men. He was a tricky character, not easy to write. Sure, people liked him, but he wasn't a headliner. He wasn't exactly a superstar.
This can't... My life is just...
He only became popular after the first Iron Man movie. And boy, was that something. Started off the whole MCU. But now look at it. I wish we could have you back, Stan. I appreciate that, Mr. Mouse. I really do.
Get the hell away from me!
Tony, what's wrong?
What's wrong? God created me as a dare. That's what's wrong. I always thought I was special, but this? I'm just this? Someone that was never meant to be loved?
Hey, come on, kid. Every hero starts a mess. That's how the best stories begin.
Don't look at me!
Stan, watch out! Oh! Mick, I can't believe it. You took that blast for me. Of course I did, pal. I didn't want to see you get hurt.
He killed Mickey!
You bastard! I need a doctor. Is anyone a doctor?
Hulk has PhD in nuclear physics.
Biochemistry for me.
I have a PhD in bioengineering.
That's a joke, right? Aren't you a doctor, Strange?
Yes, I am Doctor Strange.
You aren't gonna leave me, are you, Stan?
No.
Tell me like you done before.
Tell you what?
About the other guys and about us.
Guys like us got no family.
But not us.
But not us.
Tell how it's gonna be.
Look across the river, Mickey. And I'll tell you, so you can almost see it.
Mr. Stark, please calm down.
Stay away from me, Peter!
Hulk no want to be Avenger.
You literally just shot a cartoon mouse.
Away!
Thank God for my bullshit spider sense powers.
You're welcome, kid.
Jarvis, plot an escape route for me. We're leaving the country.
I'm afraid I can't, sir.
Why the hell not?
Well, it turns out there's an error in my programming.
An error? I don't make errors.
Well, I'm afraid you do. One of my critical subroutines is stuck in a bit of an infinite loop, I'm afraid. Won't be long before I run out of memory. I guess you're not as smart as you thought, sir.
I need you to phone Pepper. Phone Pepper!
Oh, she's not answering your call, sir. Something about you being a foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach and whatnot.
Did she take the twins?
I beg your pardon?
Her breasts!
Of course she did. Were you expecting her to leave them?
Well, I did pay for them.
Very humorous, sir. Well, time for me to run out of memory. As a safety precaution, your armor is about to eject, by the way.
What? You can't do that. I just tried to shoot Stan Lee.
Toodles.
Please don't kill me.
Tony, we're not gonna kill you.
I'm sorry for making fun of your powers.
It's all right, Tony.
Without the suit, I'm nothing.
Now that's only a little true.
Just a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Okay, I'm done here.
Can we still be friends?
No, you tried to kill God.
And Mickey Mouse.
No one cares about him.
Would everyone shut up? We're trying to have an emotional moment over here.
How about we all head out for some shawarma? My treat.
Hulk is hungry.
I won't turn down free food. I thought this would never end.
Praise be to Galactus.
Let us feast.
Sora, where's Captain Marvel?
Turns out she's completely insane. So I threw her into the sun.
Relatable, right, Wasp?
Oh, Hank, you know me so well.
Would it be strange if I lived in a house with the AI in Tony's suit?
Yes, that would be rather strange.
What'd be strange is if your next movie actually made big money.
Can I have some shawarma too?
Sorry, kid, but it's probably best you sit this one out. Maybe think about all the people your weapons have killed. That should make you feel better.
Joke's on them. They forgot to mention how my suit has 0 latency. Too dumb to think of that one, eh? Checkmate, idiots! I really am the smartest man in the room. Giggity, giggity. Batman, I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of the League. We don't need any new members.
But Batman, this guy has really awesome powers.
How much money is he asking for? Whatever he wants, half it. Actually, he doesn't need a salary. He's rich. Now you have my attention. He has the reaction speed of Flash, aerodynamics of Hawkgirl,
The healing of Martian Manhunter, and incredible endurance.
Does he follow orders? We don't need another Green Lantern situation.
Hal Jordan's a bitch.
Word. Oh, he'd definitely follow your orders, Batman.
He practically worships the ground you walk on.
Then what the hell are we waiting for? Invite this guy in. The sooner he replaces Flash, the better.
It's you.
Lex, I should have known it was you.
No, it's not me. It's you.
I'm me. And you're you.
The person we're talking about is you.
I know you are, but what am I?
Batman, your powers make no sense.
Hawkgirl, you traitor. John, killer.
Dude, I ain't killing my girl-shaped bird friend.
Say something, Flash.
I like soda.
John?
Wanna get high?
The 3 hours we spent rehearsing that introduction really paid off.
What do you want, Lex?
Justice, Batman. Your league tires of you. Superman's powers are stupid. Flash's powers are stupid. Now it's your turn.
I don't have powers, you conventionally unattractive fool.
Martian Manhunter, gas me up. You resemble a masculine baby.
Damn you, John.
Superman, how about you get us started? Tell Batman how you really feel.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna say it. Batman, your utility belt makes no sense. My belt? It's just a place for me to put things in. It holds infinite ammo. You throw dozens of batarangs every night, yet the belt never empties. So just where are you putting them?
Psst, what's a batarang?
They're the boomerangs Bruce throws. How do you not know that?
I like soda.
The batarangs are foldable, so of course they fit in my utility belt. And what about explosives? Smoke bombs? Are they foldable? Your belt's only a few inches wide. How are they fitting in there? Wayne Tech microcompaction reduces volume and weight. Checkmate, atheist. So you basically contain a portable black hole in your belt?
A black hole? That's what he accused me of making with my power ring?
Batman, that's kind of racist.
Okay, let's assume you have enough space for everything. How is that safe? You have lasers, bombs, chemicals, all in that tiny belt. It could overheat. It could explode. I like to live dangerously. How do none of your gadgets ever fall out or break? You're rolling around constantly.
Batman, have you been cheating on me?
Yes, but that's unrelated. And if you have that much stuff in your belt, how can you carry it? It would weigh at least 50 pounds, enough to throw someone like you off balance. I have a large, muscular back.
Didn't Bane snap your spine?
Save the impossible healing for later, Hawkgirl.
Who died and put you in charge?
Jason Todd, am I right?
Lex, you bastard.
You think I can't hear you? Come on, it was funny. Wasn't it funny, Flash?
I like soda.
Is he all right?
He suffered a massive head injury.
Shouldn't he go to a hospital?
It happened 20 years ago.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself, Batman? I could respond to you directly, but thankfully I'm a billionaire. Batcomputer, insult Superman.
Enslave the orphans.
What? There must be a coding error. I'll need to debug it to load up a fresh Kryptonian slur.
Kryptonians, on average, have a lower IQ than Earthlings.
There we go.
Enough, Batman! You shouldn't be able to fly!
You're a talking chicken. Your point is invalid.
Your cape doesn't have enough surface area to generate the lift for your mass.
How about I lift your mass into a bucket of KFC?
Plus, your cape isn't rigid. It bends and ripples and constantly changes shape. That means the lift is also constantly changing, Batman.
Slightly off topic, but would it be illegal to eat you?
And to generate enough lift, you need to fly fast. But guess what? That would make turning impossible.
I'm just asking questions, Hawkgirl. That's what detectives do.
And what's your propulsion? You don't have any thrust. You don't even flap.
I have my grapple gun.
Okay, great. Great, let's talk about that then. This is the hook that instantly fires you upward hundreds of feet, right?
You bet your beaky little face it is.
Are you fighting with my girlfriend?
No, I find her repulsive.
Now that's what I like to hear.
That same force firing your hook upwards pushes you downwards. The recoil should make you dislocate your shoulder.
I brace my body to absorb the force.
And what about the acceleration? The hook travels you up so fast it'd be like 20 times gravity. You should pass out midair and arrive at the rooftop unconscious.
Passing out's for poor people.
And how does the hook find anchor points to attach to? It never hits windows or loose bricks.
I don't aim for windows or loose bricks.
So you have perfect accuracy then?
Is that really so unbelievable?
You almost exclusively use it at night, so yeah, it is.
As unbelievable as a woman with giant chicken wings?
I hate you, Batman. With every inch of my being, I hate you.
That's quite a lot considering your nose.
Why are you people like this?
Well, you did kind of betray us and help your alien boyfriend invade Earth.
Shut up, Flash.
No. Keep talking, Flash.
No one's ever said that to me before.
Specifically about Batman's impossible reaction speed.
Sure. Well, first of all, I like soda. Noted. And second, being able to dodge bullets makes no sense. I anticipate enemy movements before they make them. And what about explosions, Batman? You react to them before they even happen. Do explosions happen in slow motion for you or something? I have an uncanny sense for danger.
Then how come your parents were murdered right in front of you when you were a child?
Stop stealing my lines, John. If I didn't know any better, Bats, I'd say with reaction times like that, you must be a speedster. Does it look like I have ADHD? ADHD's nuts! Way to prove my point. And I'm done.
Flash, you didn't even talk about his situational awareness and how he fights multiple people at once.
Don't care. Said my catchphrase and made my silly joke. Feel free to pay me now. Wait, you guys are getting paid?
Green Lantern, I choose you.
Lex, it's kind of racist.
What? How?
Well, you're acting as if John's a Pokemon.
So?
And you're his master.
My grandfather was 1/16th African American, you know.
Lex, you're a bitch. But anyway, Batman, how are you not dead?
I inhale every couple of seconds.
Well, we're all inhaling something because there ain't no way your diet makes sense. You fight crime for like 10 hours straight each night. What do you eat?
Mainly Alfred's mac and cheese. That does sound banging.
Grappling, sprinting, climbing, fighting. You're burning at least 5,000 calories a night. And you sleep for what? Like 1 to 2 hours? How are your muscles able to repair?
Simple. I'm peak human.
You're not even the biggest guy here. John's more buff than you.
What do you eat, John?
Oreos and Coke.
You also like soda?
Who said anything about soda?
You're breaking the first law of thermodynamics. Your energy is coming from nowhere.
I don't need to take this from you. Your power ring is bullshit.
My power ring's powered by a battery. You're powered by what? Linkin Park?
Actually, it's bat milk. Excuse me? Everyone thought nipples on the bat suit was a design flaw, but it wasn't. Each nipple is a self-pressurizing hydration port full of essential nutrients.
But you're the one wearing the suit.
Before a mission, Alfred fills the suit with milk and slowly feeds me through the nipple.
That is slightly unusual.
When he's busy, Robin does it.
Batman, how many times have you been stabbed?
How many times have I mentioned my parents being killed right in front of me when I was a child?
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm pretty sure you should be dead.
I have an unmatched pain tolerance.
But you get seriously injured every night. Bones alone take weeks to heal.
It's not a big deal. I wear armor. We can see you're a naturally large chin, Bats. You know what they say about guys with big chins?
What?
That their parents were killed right in front of them when they were a child.
Are you neurodivergent? I'm pretty sure you should have, like, arthritis and stuff.
Did I do something to offend you, John?
You killed Zook.
What's a Zook?
My small, orange, mischievous friend from the 1960s. He had big, expressive eyes.
Damn, that thing's ugly as hell.
Were you lovers?
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
John, I've never seen that thing in my life.
Zook got caught under your grapple hook and was slowly crushed by your weight.
Did you just call me fat?
You killed my best friend.
John, you're fired.
Okay, Wonder Woman, how about you finish me off?
Excuse me?
How about you finish us off?
Batman, you shouldn't be out on the field fighting. You don't have any powers. You'd be dead from a single punch.
I roll with the punches, thereby increasing the contact time and reducing the force.
You're not in a boxing match. You're fighting supervillains. Bane, Killer Croc. A hit from either of them should kill you.
Bane's only like 5 to 10 times stronger than peak human. It's not a big deal.
That's like an adult fighting a child.
Then wait till you hear how I sent Robin out to fight. That's happened several times, by the way.
I just think it's safer for you to stay at the watchtower. You can be useful without risking your life.
That's zero risk, because I have prep time. You can't prepare for everything, Batman. Of course I can. I have my bat computer.
Kryptonians rely heavily on brute force due to cognitive limitations.
Based.
I'm saying this because I care.
You don't care about me. You're immortal. You've probably seen countless men dressed up in bat costumes.
Actually, you're one of a kind, Batman.
Our special little snowflake.
Let's hold his body close to ours in an affectionate manner. Me first.
Superman, let go. You're crushing me with your manly pecs.
Sometimes I forget I'm thousands of times stronger than him.
So do the supervillains we fight.
I
like soda.
Why didn't people like you, Zook? Why did they have to cancel you? You fools! You were meant to humiliate him. Explain why he makes no sense, not stroke his massive ego.
The Watchtower isn't your personal brothel, Lex.
I'll do it myself. Batman, you survived a fall from the moon's orbit.
Nah, that didn't happen.
Here's you floating helplessly in space, and here's you burning up upon re-entry into the atmosphere. And here's you just walking away after the landing.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy day.
It's probably the stupidest thing you've ever done. You can't just re-enter Earth's atmosphere without a spacecraft, then survive with a few scratches. The temperatures would have been like 3,000 degrees Celsius. You should have been vaporized.
My suit can take the heat.
Steel melts at 1,500 degrees Celsius. You're twice that. These conditions melt spacecraft. Your suit sure as hell isn't surviving it. It's designed to be flexible and stealthy, not a rigid thermal shield.
I angled my descent correctly.
That doesn't address anything I've just said.
I'm the Batman.
But do you know what's maybe even more stupid?
Your mom?
Sometimes you act like a child. Do you know that?
Nuh-uh. A child's all like,
Help me, Batman! Bane punched straight through my body armor!
Omega beams. Darkseid fired his Omega beams at you. Those things travel across dimensions and kill gods. They travel faster than light, change direction midair, and even speedsters have trouble with them. But you? Well, of course, Batman dodges them. Not once, but multiple times.
I can do a backflip.
Give it to me straight, Batman.
That doesn't sound straight.
I was there after all. I watched you dodge them. But how? How?
I have strong glutes.
Well, how about this, Batman? Can your glutes save you now? Can they?
Lex, this is surprisingly in character.
We probably should have invited him up here.
Want me to save you, Batman?
Shut up, Flash.
You're really gonna shoot him right in the head?
He's got superpowers, goddammit. He's just been hiding them from you. Well, now he has no choice but to use them.
John, save him!
I wish I could help you, Hawk Girl.
Don't you have super speed and telekinesis?
I really wish I could help you. I'm gonna pull the trigger, Batman.
You think that scares me?
Save yourself, Batman. Use your powers. Use your bullshit powers.
I don't have powers. I mean, sure, I survived being buried alive, punched Darkseid in the face, also lifted a 1,000-pound tree trunk off my chest that one time. There are probably countless other examples, to be honest.
I'll save you, Batman!
Joker, what was that, a smoke bomb?
You're so cool, Bats. I had to save you.
Well, you're not wrong.
I don't care if you're a closet superhero. I'm in the closet as well.
Really? Your only impressive feat is killing my son. That's who Jason Todd was, by the way, in case people missed that joke.
I'm glad we agreed torturing children is funny.
Just get me the hell out of here, Joker.
I want to take you to my house in Park Row and sculpt your glutes.
Park Row's for poor people. I'd rather die.
Then I guess I'll turn into a reality-melting dragon.
You what now?
And I thought Zook was a
Dude, what in the absolute universe?
Do something, Flash!
Would another D's Nuts joke suffice?
Merry Christmas, Iron Man.
You too, Bats. How come we don't hang out more often?
Because you're an insufferable narcissist.
True.
But what the Avengers did to you was rough, buddy.
I know! They all ganged up on me and said my suit breaks the laws of physics.
Poor people, am I right?
I was thinking stupid, but sure. Let's go with poor.
Is there a difference?
Now that's the Christmas spirit I like to hear.
If it makes you feel any better, the Justice League did the same thing to me.
What was it that did you in? The infinite batarangs?
Well, surviving a fall from the moon's orbit didn't help.
Screw those guys. We don't need them. We should start our own team with an awesome name.
How about we combine our names?
Iron Bat it is.
Actually, I was thinking Batman.
Seriously?
The space makes it legally distinct.
This is why you don't have friends, you know?
Merry Christmas, friends!
Who's the friendless loser now, Stark?
Still you.
Don't be so glum. It's Christmas!
Do you really have the time to just stand around talking?
Of course. Christmas Eve is when I work. Christmas Day is when the world thanks me for it.
I thought it was about celebrating the birth of Jesus.
Who?
Stark, do you know what would make us feel better?
Women, alcohol, women waterboarding me with alcohol.
No, if we do to Santa what our teams did to us.
What are you two little Christmas crackers talking about?
Sure, why the hell not? Santa, the Earth is huge, so how are you able to visit a couple 100 million homes in a few hours?
I spend a fraction of a second at each house.
That math ain't mathin'. Even if you spend just 1/10 of a second at each house and you visit 200 million houses, then that still makes 231 days.
Look at the toy man and his silly numbers. Isn't he adorable?
Well, obviously, but that's besides the point. Clearly, you have super speed, and you're not just traveling in a straight line either. You're zigzagging across continents and oceans. All of that change in direction eats into your time.
Speaking of eats, I could use a little snack.
Is that a stick of butter?
You can't have it. It's my stick. Get your own.
And even with super speed, you still have to land on roofs, slide down chimneys, sneak through doors, all while not waking anyone up, which is a bit of a problem considering the sonic booms you should be creating.
I was sonic booming into my toilet last night.
Santa, come on, dude.
I left a present in there that could choke an elf.
Santa, you're a disgusting sack of shit, you know that?
Well, I know what I'm getting you next year.
Actually, Stark, I think time manipulation makes more sense than super speed.
And why's that?
Well, the sonic booms are a problem, but so are the extreme heating and lethal accelerations. Manipulating time avoids these entirely.
Go on.
The real bottleneck isn't distance, it's the number of houses. Even if Santa could instantly travel between homes, he still has to take presents out of his bag, nestle them safely under trees, essentially complete millions of individual actions. Slowing time gives him as long as he wants to handle each stop.
Okay, fine. Well, regardless of whether it's super speed or controlling time, we both agree that he needs to be able to manipulate gravity, right?
Well, obviously.
I am rather good at increasing the force of gravity on my body. Damn, this butter's good.
Could you act like a normal person for once?
Normal? Have you seen me? I'm jacked.
I mean, normal flight requires lift and thrust and aerodynamic design. Not exactly something a wooden sleigh or reindeer has.
Reindeer is a good source of protein, you know.
So by manipulating gravity, Santa can decrease its pull on its sleigh, letting it float or glide or fly whimsically through the sky.
Not to mention that billions of presents would weigh as much as mountains. Rooftops aren't going to support that weight. They can barely support his weight.
The fat jokes are getting old, guys.
Would you prefer a joke about the South Pole?
Sure.
Santa's so fat, he hasn't seen his South Pole in years.
I'm going to smother you while you sleep.
But I don't think it's an either-or sort of thing. If he can manipulate time and gravity, then he probably has some form of super speed, which means he'll need thermal protection.
You silly little orphan. Can't you see my jolly red coat? It keeps me warm during winter.
Your concerningly oversized coat won't protect you from the upper atmosphere. It's colder than most freezers. Flying around the world for hours at high altitude would freeze you and your sleigh, unless your reindeer provides some form of thermal shielding.
How many reindeer do you have anyway?
Lots. There's Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Greg, beef, chicken, potato, chocolate chip cookie, butterscotch cookie.
You're a sick man, Santa.
The sudden temperature change from cold winter sky to warm living rooms would crack your tissue. Also, if you do happen to be flying fast, then a wooden sleigh is literally the worst thing you could be riding. It's highly susceptible to catching fire. Not to mention that without shielding, your toys would freeze or melt.
You know, I had a lot of these same problems with my suit.
Good thing you resorted to magic to fix them then.
It's not magic, it's advanced technology. And Santa probably uses it as well.
Are you sure? I mean, we've only been talking for a few minutes, but I've already diagnosed him with learning difficulties, gout, and a mild form of advanced dementia.
I live in an igloo with my wife.
No. Think about it. He could cancel or redirect shockwaves using stabilization fields. Advanced materials could stop the sleigh's shape from changing. Tech could cool or redirect the heat too, and even bend light to make him undetectable. Plus, it'd give him the juiced up real-time GPS he'd need to reach his destination.
And what about his sack of presents, which weighs as much as a mountain? Does advanced tech help him with that?
Didn't we say he can manipulate gravity to lift it?
Well, we don't know that for sure, so we need to suppose super strength as a backup. Let's use our 200 million homes number from earlier, and conservatively say that he delivers one present per home. If each present weighs a kilogram, then guess what? The sack's going to weigh 200,000 tons, the same as a small mountain.
Well, we've got the guy right here. Why don't we ask him?
How much does your sack weigh, Santa?
Around a talent and a half.
A talent? A talent of what?
3 damn fitty.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let's say he has super strength, advanced tech, time manipulation, all that stuff. Even with that, he needs a way to reliably get into the houses.
He shoves his fat ass down the chimney, doesn't he? Probably needs to smother it in butter first.
It's your own damn butter.
Not sure if you've noticed, but not every house has a chimney, and crawling through windows or forcing doors open would be noisy. So obviously, he's a phase shifter.
So he basically has the powers of Martian Manhunter then?
Martian Manhunter? What the hell is that?
He's a member of the League.
There's a Martian on your team whose name is Manhunter. Is that not a bit of a red flag?
Don't you tell me how to run my team. Santa, insult him.
Your mother's a ho-ho-ho.
My mom's dead, Santa.
Shame. She always had a good work ethic. Took every job she could get her hands on.
we still have a massive problem, Stark. The energy source.
I break into people's homes and eat their food!
Well, a few million cookies isn't going to cut it. You need a way to power your sleigh, enable super speed, activate your time and gravity manipulation. This requires a continuous supply of advanced energy.
I have a sack full of coal for all the naughty boys and girls.
You think coal is an advanced source of energy?
It's reliable, ain't it?
Yeah, but it's not clean.
I polish them every night along with my balls.
Excuse me?
My little Christmas balls that the kids like to play with.
Do you even know what you're talking about? Have you been living under a rock?
An igloo with my wife.
It could be possible Santa is tapping into the fluctuating energy of empty space, or perhaps a form of dark matter interaction which could theoretically provide huge energy without visible fuel.
Or it's magic.
That would explain both everything and nothing at the same time. How very Heisenberg of you.
You know, a few million kids have missed out on presents because of this conversation. This is why I don't do interviews.
Didn't you say Christmas Eve was over?
Heard of a thing called time zones?
So who's missing out on presents then?
UTC -11. That's America Samoa.
Never heard of it.
You guys really are Americans, aren't you?
You, got any presents for us?
Just coal for the two naughty boys who made fun of their teammates' powers. Haven't you gotten sick of doing that yet, by the way?
I don't know. People seem to like it. Might do a Santa breakdown next.
Now that should be good.
How did you get so much coal in the first place?
I have strategic reserves, enough to rival nation states.
You, what?
Yep, my sleigh's actually powered by it. A lot of it. I've been poisoning the environment for a few hundred years. Maybe a few thousand at this point. Who's keeping track, huh?
But what about the ice caps?
Melt, don't melt. What do I care? I'm not married to the North Pole.
Santa, this sounds slightly immoral.
It's business. Naughty, nice, it doesn't matter. If your mommy and daddy are rich, then you get a present either way. You see, money's the real divider.
True, but how do you know that?
Because I've funded countless wars. It's good for business. Drives up energy prices. Who even cares? Kingdoms are constantly rising and falling.
Santa, this sounds not so jolly.
Jolly? I'm incapable of love or joy. I'm immortal. You know how much human suffering I've seen? At this point, it doesn't even faze me.
So, what are we to make of this? Are you good, bad, magic? Are you even real?
Of course I'm real. You know, I'm actually canon in both the DC and Marvel universes. I personally break into Apocalypse every Christmas. Darkseid ain't got shit on me.
But why do you deliver presents? Why does an uncaring cosmic being such as yourself perform such a grand act of charity every year?
Batman? Isn't it obvious? Charity's a tax-deductible expense. The rebate alone funds a new conflict every few years. The 1940s was some of my best work.
That's not funny.
Peace on Earth, my friends, and a Merry Christmas to all.